All right, hello everyone, and peace of Christ to all of you. I hope everyone is doing good. I'm sorry I was late, but not because I am late, really, but Google have a problem with recognizing my software for broadcasting. Please invite your friends, and as you see the title today, supposedly we will have a debate with someone. The Muslims in Nigeria, they think he is a big shot, and always I have fear from those who they are big shot. I mean, put yourself in my shoes. A big shot versus a Christian prince. Hmm. Uh, Before we start today, I want to share my condolence to the Muslims about the attack happened by the cockroaches uh, to the Kaaba. I felt really sad, and I hope and we pray that Allah will send His army to defend the Kaaba against this suspicious attack, which might be involve the Jews, I think, or maybe the Christians. We know that these days you can control insects. So I will not be surprised if behind this attack may be a Christian prince and his team, or the Jews, or you never know. Anyway, it's a holy ground, and I think Allah will defend it. The same He defended the Kaaba when Al-Qurmuti he came and he destroyed the Kaaba and he took the black stone for more than 21 years, and the Muslims have to pay back the man ransom so he will release the black stone, and he gave them small 8 pieces, which means he did not even give them the stone they claim it is exists there. Anyway, I hope this news will not happen often, because that's not really right. I mean, if you go even to Las Vegas, they find a solution to fight cockroaches. And the money of Saudi Arabia, all the money in the world, could not stop these cockroaches from attacking. And they are saying it's a cockroaches and a crickets and locust. It looks like they are teaming up together, those enemy of Allah, and attacking the Kaaba. And this is absolutely a conspiracy against the true God. My Skype is open for the one who want to call me to set up this debate. So please don't text me. I receive a lot of text, a lot of calls for no reason, and most of them they are silly. I use my Skype for a reason, which is to make Muslims call me, not to receive hi, hello, how are you, add me. You do not need to add me. I do not need to add you unless you are a person who want to debate me. I close my email in Facebook because of this. I open my email, I find like 2,000 emails, and I mean, now you need to filter and to see which one of them is important and somebody who need your help. Anyway, so please don't send me text hi, hello, add me, how are you, Christian Prince. أي مناظرة أنت افهم ويش معنى المناظرة. Yeah, the Faris, he says, do you know even what debate mean? Let me show you what debate mean according to Islam. You will die laughing. I mean, look who is talking, a Muslim talking. Do you know what debate mean? Let me show you. This is what debate mean according to your God, the one who cannot stop the cockroaches from attacking your Kaaba. Chapter 3, verse number 61. This is the debate form of Islam. And this debate form proving to us that Muhammad is nothing but a false prophet, and you Muslims will never be able to debate anyone. According to Muhammad, according to his God, sorry, not Muhammad. Muhammad is just a servant of Allah, and he say what Allah said to him, as you know. So according to Allah, he said, if somebody came to you to debate you about what? This is the verse about Jesus, by the way. Do this. Tell them, Bring your females, I bring my females, I bring your children, I bring my children, bring your goat, I bring my goat, bring your Lamborghini, and bring my Jaguar. Bring your camel, I bring my camel, bring your goat, I bring my goat, bring your kids, I bring my kids, bring your neighbor, I bring my neighbor, and let us invoke Allah to curse the one is lying. Have you ever heard of hilarious debate like this? So this is how Islamic debate work. After you invite all the neighborhood and your wives, and by the way, the funny here, he is challenging them to bring their wives, and those are bishops. They don't have wives. Those are Christian monks. They don't marry. So bring your wives, I bring my wives, bring your children, bring my children, what children, what wives? They want to debate you about Jesus. What about what invoke Allah to curse? They don't even believe in Allah. And now this is what we do. I give the microphone to Mimi, Muhammad Hijab. Mimi, he hold the mic. He said, show me, answer me, silence me. I invoke curse of Allah over me if you show me. Okay, now the time is like for Christian Prince. Christian Prince, he take the mic, he says, I will show you, I will silence you, and I will bring the curse of Allah over you. Your turn. Okay, show me. I invoke Allah to cut my toes if I'm lying. Your turn. I mean, what a gay debate, man. What is that? And you, Faris, you are saying to me, I do not know what debate is about? Go and teach your prophet first how debate work. Now, let us hope that this Abdul today, the guy from Nigeria, he will do it. Unbelievable. Actually, I was thinking not to come today, appear online, because I'm scared. You should see this guy when he speak in the stage. He have like 20,000 people listening to him in the stage, and he is singing okay, and Allah knows best what he is saying. And those naive Nigerian who do not know one word in Arabic, and he himself who do not know what he's talking about, Allahu Akbar Takbir, Alhamdulillah. That's the only thing they know about Islam. Hold on. A Muslim is saying something to me in Arabic. I need to use the Google translation. أقول اقرأ كتابك أول شيء يا ولد يا الفارس. The funny, he called himself the boy Faris. I mean, if you call yourself a boy, what about you bring me your dad then? You could not find a better name from calling yourself al-walad Faris? The boy? MashaAllah. Now, by the way, supposedly we will receive the call at 3 o'clock, not 2:30. But I said to myself, let me open earlier. So guys, you can give me hugs and I can give you hugs, because we Christians, we present the word that we are people who give hugs. Give hugs. You know, this is what Christians, they try to say to you. Christianity is about giving hugs, which is not true. And by the way, there's a guy, he's upset from me because he said we don't worship the man, we worship Jesus, the God in the flesh of the man. We worship the divine God. And he's saying this is not true. This is not true. This is not true, my friends. So what don't we Christian believe that Christ is 100% man and 100% God? So we worship God in that man, the 100% God. We don't worship a man. God is not a man. God, he become a man. So there's many silly people that try to think, and instead of squeezing or scratching their head, they scratch their eye. What surah this surah is? This is a chapter 3, verse number 61. This is the chapter of Ali Imran, which means chapter of the family of Jesus. Muhammad, he think that Ali Imran are the family of Jesus. So Musa's is Ali Imran. Aaron is Ali Imran. Isaac is Alu Umran. Jacob is Alu Umran. Family, family. It's a family, familia. This is the Italian mafia, All of them, they are Alu Umran. I mean, Umran is the father of all those guys. Are you sure, Muhammad? I want to know where Muhammad he got his knowledge from. So according to Muhammad, Moses was a bambino from the family of Omran. Aaron was from the family of Omran. Mary was from the family of Omran. Jesus from the family of Omran. I mean, what's wrong with you, Muhammad? All of those, they have a father, his name is Omran. Are you sure? Are you sure? Are we live? Sure we are live. Do you think we are dead? Now we are waiting for the call from the Bambino, the Muslim scholar, and we hope he will do it. Invite your friends, please. And let us see what this guy will say. Always I try to speak to Muslims in a logic, but the Muslims, they have their own logic, which is not logical at all. You see, God cannot be a man, but God can be a leg. I mean, so you refuse God for being a man or coming as a man, but you accept God for he is in origin as a leg. You refuse God to have 5 fingers in his hand, but you accept your Allah have 5 fingers in his hand. I mean, I don't know. Sometimes I wonder what Muslims are thinking about. You see, when you ask Muslims or you talk about Islam, you think those Muslims, they are people who believe in let us say in different kind of divine, like he is a spiritual divine, but this is not the case. Muslims believe in a physical divine who is not a spirit. So what this drama is about? Your God is a physical being, and this is how his origin is not how he became or become. This is how he is. So for you as a Muslim, you believe in a physical being, you call him God, and yet you refuse God in Christianity, who is not a physical being, who come to us in the flesh of a physical being. How weird that religion is. But obviously Muslims are confused because they are following a confused prophet. And we are here and we will show you that every Muslim, he is confused until he proved the opposite. And by the way, I never saw a Muslim, he is not confused. You must be a confused literally the second you say I'm a Muslim. To the point, if we ask a Muslim what it does mean to be a Muslim, everyone he give you his own definition. Are you aware? No, Christian Prince is not aware. I mean, look at James here. He's saying to me something I just learned from you, James. CP, are you aware of Dabba, the beast of the earth? No, I just learned that from you. Thank you, James, for telling me. James, where you been, man? I was waiting for somebody to tell me about this for a long time, my friend. We are waiting for the call so we can start the debate with our friend from Nigeria? أنا مسلمة الحمد لله. Hello. أنا مسلمة الحمد لله. Hello.
Hello, Christian Prince.
Mute you too, please.
How are you? Okay. Hold on, please. Let me call him, and I'll connect you to him.
All right.
Right now.
$17.60.
Okay, guys, he's trying to contact this sheikh so we can have a nice conversation with him.
You have $17.60 remaining in your account. Please enter the telephone number.
Our friend here, he is going to spend a lot of money to make this call. Actually, you can tell he is using credit.
You have $17.60 remaining in your account. Please enter the telephone number you wish to dial now or press. You have 17.
Okay, my friend, what about you call him? When you hook up with him, you can call me in Skype right away. Is that okay? I think he's not listening.
You have 3 hours, 45 minutes remaining for this call. Thank you for using Boss Revolution. You currently do not have sufficient credits to complete this call. Dial *321#. Withdraw credit and complete your call. You currently do not have the. You have $17.60 remaining.
Hey, my friend, are you there? Okay, I will hang up on you. Call me when you are ready. We don't want to spend the day saying hearing that you have $17 left in your credit. This is exactly how the Muslims, they pray to Allah. Each time you pray to Allah, Allah, He adds some to your credit, my friend. And then you might lose your credit if you have a dog in your house. I mean, this is really disgusting. Why you want to destroy your credit, which Allah He put in your account after praying for a long time, and now you want to buy a puppy and put him in your house, and will make you lose the credit? Come on, don't do that. Okay. Let us see. I mean, people, they ask me questions in the Skype. One day I'm going to rip Skype off pieces. People, if you see, guys, the text I receive, I mean, it's the most silly, stupid text ever you can imagine. I am not sure what people eat before they text me. I don't know. I don't know. Don't make me stop using Skype. You know, this is what I did in Facebook. I give up and I stop. I blocked my email because I can't take it no more. I mean, emails are really funny. We are just waiting for the Abdul to contact with him, and may Allah he protect him and give him all the wisdom, because he need a lot of wisdom. By the way, Muslims, you have wisdom or wisdom? I don't know. For me, it looked like wiz and dumb. I don't see wisdom. As I remember, your prophet himself, he needed a surgery to install wisdom in his chest. Is that correct? How many of you had this surgery until now? No, not dumb, not dumb. Wisdom. I think my accent is not because I'm Scottish. That's why you guys don't understand my accent. I mean, you go to England, people in England don't speak English, by the way. We are the Arab. We are the one who made English. Shakespeare, he was a Shakespeare. You know that, right? We are the one. We are the one who made English. We are the one who made Latin. We are the one who made the French. You know, like even pizza. You know, we are the one who made pizza. I'm not going to give you the recipe now. Just between us, secret. You know, just YouTube, Facebook, etc. But don't share it with everybody. Absolutely, we are the Arab. We discover everything. You know. Until now, none of you knows how to bring somebody to your embassy and cut him pieces. We are the first. You know, I mean, I feel sorry for you. You go to get a visa or a paper inside our embassy, we cut you pieces. And then we send you like, you know, we make you cans and we put you in tuna. That's a discovery. This is, I mean, this is not, this is amazing, beautiful. We are waiting for the caller from the Sheikh from. Why we have only 858 people here? Okay, okay. If we bring you a belly dancer, and she is going to teach you how to do belly dancing, and she wear a short skirt, you will see how big the number will be. There's a program I downloaded. I forgot the name. I really forgot the name. And I said to myself, maybe I can use it to link my podcast, but it doesn't work because it's a phone and you have to open the camera. And I look at the broadcast, which have a huge viewers, you know, 3,000 people watching live, 4,000 people, and you will see a woman. She is trying her jeans. She bought a new jeans, and she's trying her new jeans, and she have like 3,000-4,000 people watching. Should I try new jeans? All right. Hello.
That there will be no lecture for tonight. I'm here to download with present point.
Hello?
I am with you, my friend.
Hello, Christian Priest?
Yes, I hear you. I hear you.
Hello, Christian Priest?
I hear you. Don't you hear me? Hold on.
Is it on Facebook?
No. Hold on. Let me. I'm connecting him. Hello, Christian Priest?
I hear you.
Okay.
I'm here. Hello. Uh-oh. I don't know how the debate will work. Because he is connecting the phone to his Skype. I'm not sure how he can do it, but he will do it. Now you know those men who do business in Africa, in Philippines, and they claim to be scholars. You will notice immediately that they know nothing about their cult. Missed call. Okay, let me call him back. Oh boy. He's calling from different number now. I'm not sure. Okay.
Hello?
Yes, my friend. Do you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right. So are we? Are you connected with him or not yet?
Mr. Ustaz Jamiu from Nigeria on the other line that want to debate you. And this Christopher, can you hear me, Mr. Ustaz? Can you hear me, sir? Mr. Jamiu, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. The Christian Prince, I said that I will bring you in to debate with him on Quran. So now you can both talk because you told me to bring my senior pastor. So I have it here today. So you can debate. Now, Christian Prince, this is the Mr. Usa from Nigeria, and that's Christian Prince right there.
All right, Mr. Usa. Do you hear me, Mr. Usa?
Hello.
Do you hear me, Mr. Usa?
Hello, Christian Prince.
Hello.
Yes, he can hear you.
How are you doing,
hear
Mr. Usa? Assalamu alaikum. So, Mr. Usa, I've been told that you are a person who is a scholar in Islam, but I want to ask you as a start, when you say to me, Assalamu alaikum, that means peace be upon you. Is that correct?
Yeah.
So why the angel Jibreel, when he came to Muhammad, did not say to him, peace be upon you?
Wait. I said Aleka Islam.
I did not understand. What?
That was you.
Why the angel Jibreel, when he came to Muhammad, did not say to him, peace to you? Assalamu alaikum.
What's your name, Papi? My name is Adegunwa.
I don't understand, my friend.
How are you reading? How are you reading, my friend?
He say his name is Jamiu Adegunwa. He's introduced. He's asking your name.
What's your name? To know what I'm speaking with.
I don't understand what he's saying.
He said, what is your name?
My name is a Christian. My name is a Christian Prince.
He said his name is Christian.
Did he hear
Yes.
my question? Why the angel Jibreel, when he came to Muhammad, did not say to him, Assalamu alaikum?
So, can you hear me?
Yeah, he can hear you.
Yeah, I said Christian is not his name. Christian is not his name. I know when you have been baptized, but you are not even Christian as a name. But you don't have an issue. People can proceed. Hello?
Yes.
Can you hear me?
He can hear you.
Yeah.
My friend, I cannot really understand what he's saying. Can you make the sound more clear? I don't know if you can.
Okay, let me. I'm working on it. He's asking, what is your name? He's trying to.
I told him my name is a Christian Prince. Okay, should I change my name for him? My name is Muhammad ibn Abdullah. I mean, what does have to do with the question? Answer the question. Why the angel Jibreel, when he came to Muhammad, did not say to him assalamu alaikum? Tell him, please.
Yes.
Now, because for one, you should have doubled the eye. You must have understood very well your Bible. Am I correct?
Ask him, my friend. Ask him. Do he have a Skype? Do your friend have a Skype so we can call him in Skype?
Okay. Okay. He said, "Do you have a Skype?"
No, I don't.
Okay. He said no. Oh,
He can download. He can download the Skype. It take 2 minutes because the sound is not clear, so we can understand each other.
No, I don't think so. Okay. Okay.
So okay, let us say maybe you can explain to me what he's saying. You can repeat what he said. So what he said about why the angel did not say assalamu alaikum to Muhammad when he said to him, when he came to him first time.
Muhammad.
Let's get this.
Why angel did not say salam alaikum to Muhammad
when he came to him in the cave?
That's easy. We cannot start on that basis. Yeah. But I need to know that will be the Quran. I mean, the Bible belongs to Christians as they claim. And the Quran belongs to the Muslim, as we also claim. That if any Muslim do not understand the Quran in a certain level, how will he dabble into the Bible? And vice versa. So how can they not even understand what the Bible and to explain what the Quran is? That's what it is.
I understand what he's saying. Can you explain?
Before we proceed,
say before you dabble into Quran, I think you need to know what the Bible says. Is that what you are saying? Is that what you're saying?
No, I'm not. I'm just asking a very simple question. Why the angel Jibreel did not say assalamu alaikum to Muhammad when this is supposedly the greeting of Islam? Muhammad is a Muslim. He is a prophet of Islam. The angel came to him, but he did not say to him assalamu alaikum. The question, why the angel did not say the greeting of Islam to Muhammad?
Yeah, I mean, so in the Quran, that when in the Gabriel came to Muhammad, that is Assalamu. So what is not in the Quran is my own name.
What?
So let me read your Biblical so the Quran. I want to know if you really know. So I will not be mingled on or because we don't understand the Bible. How to the Quran? That's your question lying out there. Like three or I mean, five.
I think the
either
the volume is not really clear. Do you hear him?
I don't understand a word from what he's saying. I'm sorry. I have no idea what he's saying. Can you translate?
Hello.
Can't add his number Let me call him direct.
I don't have his number. I don't have his number. So you can. I don't have his number. So can you hear him now? Or he told you to download Skype. You can download Skype.
I download Skype on my laptop. And Nigerian signal is not that good.
Okay, but okay, ask him now. Whatever thing you want to ask him, maybe he can hear you now. Ask him.
Okay. Now, my first question is. My first question is. Hello.
Yeah, he's hearing you. He's hearing you.
If God, G-O-D, your creator,
Christopher, Prince, do you hear that? You say, is it God, G-O-D, your creator?
Why he's not answering about what I said? I mean, why he is switching? We just ask him a very simple question. Why the angel did not say Assalamu alaikum to Muhammad when he met him? If this is an angel of God, why he did not say to him Assalamu alaikum? Do he understand my question? What is, do you believe in God is he created? For sure, I am a Christian, I am not an atheist. So what does have to do with the question? So let us make it simple, my friend. You are trying to avoid my question. Why the angel, when he came to Muhammad, did not say to him Assalamu alaikum? Very simple question. Please go ahead and answer.
And that's your time. I said, show me in the Quran. Not that if when the agent came to Muhammad and the Lord said Assalamu alaikum, show me in the Quran.
Okay, you show me in the Quran he said Assalamu alaikum. Show me in the Quran that he said Assalamu alaikum, because if it doesn't show in the Quran, you just answer yourself. If the Quran does not say that the angel said to him Assalamu alaikum, it's mean he did not say Assalamu alaikum. You just prove yourself wrong. Show me in the Quran. Show me in the Quran where the angel he said to Muhammad Assalamu alaikum.
Right. Show me the Quran. It's not there.
It's you who should show me. I'm asking you why the angel did not say Assalamu alaikum. Show me, if you believe in the Quran, show me in the Quran where the angel said to Muhammad Assalamu alaikum when he came to him in the cave.
Oh, I don't know. Don't just waste time. People are here. Give me the word. I just know.
What? Translate, please.
He said he don't know that where the angel said to Muhammad Salam Alaikum, that he said he don't know.
He don't know. So he do not know why he did not say Assalamu alaikum, correct?
Yes, he said that.
Okay. Well, if an angel is from God, then he should speak with God greeting, because this is God greeting. So if Jibreel did not say Assalamu alaikum, when the angel came to Mary, he said to her Assalamu alayki ya Maryam. He said to her, Salam to you, Mary, Shalom to you, Mary. And this is because he is the angel of God. When Muhammad he have an angel, he did not say Assalamu alaikum because he is not the angel who bring peace from God. For simply he is not an angel of God, he is Satan himself.
So, can you show me in the Quran that angel is not going to Muhammad?
Well, you're funny. You are saying to me, can you show me in the Quran that the angel did not say Assalamu alaikum? You show me that he said. Show me where in the Quran it says he said Assalamu alaikum. You show me. Go ahead. You show me where in the Quran it says Assalamu alaikum. He did not. Same time, you know, as long we are talking about Muhammad, he said Assalamu alaikum or not. Isn't it Muhammad he confessed that Shaitan he give him command? He said that Shaitan he gave me command. And here is, we hear that Muhammad saying it clearly that he is a person who take command not from God but from Shaitan. I'm lying. I'm lying. Okay, I will give you the hadith number and you will read it for us. Let's see if this is true or not. This is the hadith in front of us. Please don't say to me you are lying. We speak in respect here. I did not call you names. This is Sahih Muslim. This is Sahih Muslim, hadith number 2814a. Sahih Muslim, hadith number 2814a. The Prophet he said, that every one of us have a shaitan, but yet they ask him, Prophet, do you have a shaitan too? He said, yes, but Allah help me against him, and so I am safe from his hand, and he does not command me but for good. And I am showing that in the screen. If my brother here, he can give you YouTube, you can see the hadith in the screen and you can read it yourself. So your prophet, he agree that he received command from the devil, and that explain why the devil, when he came to him, he did not say to him assalamu alaikum, for he is Satan.
Yeah.
Okay. Are you sure you are not an hypocrite? I'm not hearing my voice from your idea. I'm listening to your live program on YouTube now. Well, are you holding my voice?
Can you tell me what he said? I don't understand.
He said he can't hear your voice on your. He can't hear his voice on your show because he's listening to you.
Well, he can call me in Skype so we can hear each other better. Why he is stubborn? I mean, download the Skype. Will take you 2 seconds, and call me in Skype, and that will save you from being in the middle. You can join us in the group to explain in case you need to, but let him call me in Skype. However, the hadith, you tell him what I said, my friend. Tell him in Sahih Muslim, hadith number 2814a. Sahih Muslim, hadith number 2814a. Muhammad, he said that Shaitan, he command him to do good. So what kind of a prophet he is following that Shaitan command him to do good? How good can come as command from Shaitan? Tell him, please.
He said Satan command. Mr. Jamiu, please. He said Satan command Muhammad. I think you said, Mr. Jamiu, you don't believe in hadith. Is that what you are saying, or what?
No. Yeah, hadith that have contradicted the Quran, I don't believe in it.
Okay. Which one do you want? What hadith do you want? Which one do you want from him?
Any hadith, either from Buhari or from Muslim.
Well, this is from Muslim. This is from Muslim. This is Sahih Muslim 2814. You agree with Muslim? This is Muslim. Here we go. This is Muslim, Sahih Muslim, hadith number 2814a.
Christopher, he said the one that contradicts the Quran, that you don't want that.
My friend, so where it says this one is contradict the Quran, show me the verse in the Quran it says contradict the Quran. What he is talking about? Where it says this is contradict the Quran?
It says show him where he contradicts Quran.
There is nowhere in the Quran, right? When angel came to Muhammad and said salam alaikum. Are you ready on that?
He's getting angry.
Or the book of the what do we call?
I will make a sandwich and come back. Hold on. Tell me what he's saying. Tell me.
He said it's not in the Quran.
It's not in the Quran. Okay, tell me. Let us see how much he know his religion. Which verses in the Quran is speaking about Muhammad receiving the angel Jibreel in the cave? Which verses in the Quran speak about Muhammad and Jibreel coming to him in the cave? Which verses? As long as he claimed to be a scholar.
Mr. Jamiu, can you listen? Let me. Mr. Jamiu, he said, what verse in Quran that said?
I bet you he do not know.
I say, what do you say?
I said, I invited you to tell your brother.
Okay.
Right? Now, in all our time,
okay.
And I'm studying your life. I know that the one I watched so far, you don't even know the Bible at all. Now, you that don't even understand your Bible, you know, because it's the Quran, and they are putting up
He said, listen. Don't run, Mr. Jamiu, don't run away from him. You said last time when we talked, you said you don't want to talk about Quran. You said you don't want to talk to Quran talk to it with me. And I said, I'm going to bring him in. No, that's what you said. You said you don't want to talk to me about Quran. So now there's somebody here is asking you, show him in the Quran where the angel talked to Muhammad. No, he said, where is it? Where is it in Quran? Where is it in Quran?
Where in the Quran the angel he came to him in the cave, specifically in the cave? Do he knew? If you do not know, I can help him.
Where is it come to him? That came to him in Quran in the cave. He said, answer that. If you are denying their deed, that you should tell him where in Quran that the angel came to Muhammad in the cave in the Quran. I don't know what you say, but answer him. Whatever story you see.
Where in the Quran the story of the cave can appear? Where in the Quran? You claim to be a scholar, and obviously you do not know your book. This is why you keep repeating the same thing. Where in the Quran the story of the cave appear? The mic is yours.
I'll know how to speak with you. I'll not be saying what you say. I'll not be entirely. We'll know I know. I don't know what it is. Yes. Who am I relating with? Let me know your big understanding. So I'm not quoting me the Quran. Because you don't understand your Bible. That's what affected
why are you trying to avoid what is asking you? Is there anything? This is the word of God. You want to defend your true word of God. Answer him. If it's true, answer him.
My friend, let's make it simple. I'm asking you just a very simple question. Where in the Quran the verse is speaking about Muhammad receiving Quran in the cave? Do you know? Either you say I know or you say I do not know. Please. There's no need for this drama. Which verses in the Quran, which chapter, which verses speaking about the angel coming to Muhammad in the cave? Very simple. I'm not accusing you of anything. I'm not fighting with you. I'm trying to learn from you. You are the scholar, my friend. You are the one who wear a suit, go in the stage, speak to 10,000 people, Nigerian, trying to say to them, I am a scholar. Listen to me. Here we go. I want to listen to you. Can you give me the verses in the Quran where it says that the angel came to Muhammad in the cave? Can you please? I'm listening.
I said, angel said that to Muhammad. And that's not mean that angel is angel of evil. It's not. I want to know your acting. The Lord has already been to the level. To your level, and I will become with you.
Let us make it short. Do he knew or he do not know? I mean, what is this talk is about? Do he knew?
He said, do you know or not? Simple. He said, do you know? It's whether yes or no. No, he said, let me repeat it again. He said, tell him where in the story in the Quran where the angel about the cave. He said, do you know where in the Quran about the cave?
In the Quran chapter 92, from verse 1.
Where?
Quran 96.
He said Quran 96. You hear that? Christian, he said Quran 96. He says Quran chapter 96, right?
He said Quran chapter 96.
Yeah, he said Quran chapter 96.
Okay, Quran chapter 96. Tell us what it says there. I did not see what he's talking about. Quran chapter 96. Where in 96?
He said where in 96?
Where it says that in 96? That is the most funny answer ever I heard all my life. Where the story that he came to him in the cave. I'm not asking. Okay, even there, the one you quote for me, he did not say to him assalamu alaikum. You are a person who said you don't accept anything contradict the Quran, and I ask you, show me where Muhammad the angel said to him assalamu alaikum. He did not say to him assalamu alaikum. Read in the name of your Lord. اقرأ باسم ربك الذي خلق خلق الإنسان من علق اقرأ وربك الأكرم الذي علم بالقلم علم بالإنسان ما لم يعلم كلا إن الإنسان ليطغى. Where he said to him assalamu alaikum. So you got yourself busted. Nowhere there. This is exactly what the angel he said to him according to you, right? And this is your answer. You only want to choose the answer. So where here he said to him assalamu alaikum.
I said it's not in the Quran. What do you want me to say?
It's not in the Quran. So okay, you are the one who said to me you don't take anything contradict the Quran. As long it's not in the Quran, that's mean if somebody said that the angel said assalamu alaikum, you should not accept the Quran then, or you should not accept the hadith. So this is mean you confirm to me that Muhammad never heard assalamu alaikum from the angel, because you are the one who said you don't take anything contradict the Quran. Well, this is the Quran. The Quran did not mention that Muhammad he heard the angel saying to him assalamu alaikum. So now you explain to me, as long you believe that the Quran is telling the truth, why the angel did not say to Muhammad assalamu alaikum?
Answer the question. Answer it. Why is not assalamu alaikum?
What?
That is the answer.
Is it why did not say salam alaikum? Is that what you're saying? Why
the angel did not say assalamu alaikum? If he's an angel of God, he should bring the peace of God to his prophet. He should not come to him without saying assalamu alaikum, because this is supposedly the Islamic greeting. Even Muslims, they have obligation to say assalamu alaikum to each other when they enter upon each other. So how about angel of God is speaking to the most important man Allah he created? His name is Muhammad, supposedly according to Muslims. Why the angel did not say to him assalamu alaikum?
You say
Are you done?
okay. Yes, it's done. Yeah.
I said the Quran, one, is not a story book like the Bible. Bible is a story book. Every detail of the day were written. Not even accurate. It's not accurate. Now, the Quran cannot tell you everything in detail. Now, the authentic hadith will tell you the authentic story. That will explain to you in detail. Because of how they can find hadith. And you can say, why the angel did not say salam alaikum? The question is, I cannot answer that question. Because I'm not the sender for that angel. It's God. And there's nowhere in the Quran where God gives the reason why he knows that salam alaikum. I want salam alaikum is not the issue.
Tell me what he said. I don't understand him.
That's the question. It is the right of the angel. Without salam alaikum, you must not say salam alaikum to marry. And that's what the basis of education.
We say, can I explain to him, because he can't hear you better? Can I explain to him? He said the reason is that I don't know whether he's still talking. So he says the reason that they did not say salam alaikum, that the Bible, the Quran is not a detail like the Bible that we have all this story in detail. That's why I did not say salam alaikum to you.
That is very funny. That's very funny, because if you claim that the Bible is detailed and the Quran is not detailed, that's mean you Muslims, you drop some of the story out of the story. What you are saying now is very dangerous. You just said that look like he said assalamu alaikum, but it does not show up in the Quran. So you Muslims, you corrupted your Quran and you took off assalamu alaikum off. Why you are not putting what the angel says as it is? If he said assalamu alaikum, who gave you the right to take it off? You just accuse your book to be a corrupt book. Secondly, the details we can find it in the hadith. The hadith still does not say he said to him assalamu alaikum. He came to Muhammad and he started squeezing him 3 times. Now, as long you are in this ability to answer and you have no idea except saying the Bible is book of details, the Quran is a book of like it's a magazine. There's no details there. Thank you very much for saying that. And this is why we cannot call the Quran a book, but we can call the Bible a book, because a book is the one who give a details. A magazine is the one who give us short stories. Thank you for saying that. Now let me ask you, when the angel came to your prophet, if he is an angel of God, why he was squeezing him, forcing him to read? Why he did that? Do you know why he squeezed him 3 times?
Now, the angel never strangled Muhammad. One, it's not in the Quran that the angel family. Two, the angel never said in the Quran that read. And Muhammad said, I cannot read. It's not the Quran. The Muhammad I cannot read. It's not the angel there, Quran chapter 96. Verse 1, he said, proclaim that read the name of the Lord, of the Lord and the Creator who created man out of the physical. Proclaim, read, and that your Lord is most bounty, who fought the pain and taught man which he knew not. So, Quran has never said to Muhammad, I mean, angel just a read. And he was quoting what God said. He has never told somebody, and Muhammad never said, I cannot read. So, this is the Quran for you. He said, it was God that taught man what he knew not. The Quran is the word of God. You can also Muhammad say, yeah, it's not like the Bible. It's not like the Bible. I say the Quran is not a story book. Why is not detailed? Quran is the most authentic book on earth. The Bible, that's why I want to know your capital level. The Bible is not of God. It's a book of evil. We call it Nigeria. Not this book.
Translate, please, or tell me what he said.
What he said? He said Quran. He said the Bible is not the word of God. And I mean that he's saying that the Quran is better than the Bible. That's what he's saying.
Okay. Well, tell him to take a break from talking, because he keep talking saying nothing.
He said you should talk slowly. You should talk slowly.
Okay. The Quran says in chapter 2, verse number 41, مُصَدِّقًا لِمَا مَعَكُمْ. The Quran says we agree and confirm what you have with you. So how he say that the Quran is better than the Bible? Same time, the Quran says that we agree in what you have with your hands. That's mean you Muslims, you are accusing your God Allah to be a liar. All the verses in front of us in the screen saying it clearly that the Quran confirm what they have with them. So, and when you say to me that the Quran is better than the Bible is not the book of God, and then the Quran says that Allah is the one who said the Bible, and then the Quran says we agree and we confirm what you have with you as a Bible, that mean that you are against Muhammad and against his religion, because I confirming what is with you. So you are saying clearly that you don't believe in the Quran, and you are the one who said to me you don't agree with anything contradict the Quran. Now I want you to show me where in the Quran it says that the Bible is not correct.
Okay, talk slowly. We can hear you. Talk slowly. He can hear you.
Okay. Now, he said the Quran confirms the authenticity of the Bible. And we can Quran has never mention Bible. You see, there's one problem with the Christians. And some Muslims that don't understand the Quran, the Bible, and more. In terms that you have a Christian priest, requiring the Bible to be in or Torah. Bible is not in jail. If God said to Muhammad that go and ask the book of the book, it's not right to the Christian at all. The Christians are pagans, but one pagan. When I was alive, it was now. Because one confirm, those whatever, they think I told it, but they are pagans.
You need to repeat to me what he said, by the way. I hear nothing. I don't understand anything. Can you repeat again? Can you tell me what he said?
Mr. Jamiu, please, your voice, you are listening to the YouTube.
All of this to answer me. I mean, what is the answer? What is it? My friend, and there's no way we can continue this way. You have, if you want to continue, he can speak for 2 minutes. You tell me what he said, and then he can continue. Because now we will forget what he said. He's speaking for the last 10 minutes, and now you are going to tell me what he said because I didn't understand what he's saying. So tell me what he said. Tell him to take a break. Tell me what he said already, and then if you want to continue or say more, he can continue, no problem. But because I don't understand what he's saying, can you tell me what he said?
Mr. Jamiu, he said you should take it because you know the connection is very bad. Like you can just say your word, and so he can pick on what you are saying. So okay, can you repeat what you say again in a short word? So okay.
Let me just 5 minutes or 2 minutes.
Okay.
To say myself.
Okay.
I said the Quran has never confirmed the Bible as the book of God.
Okay, then tell him to read for us chapter 2, verse number 89.
He said you should read chapter 2.
Chapter 2, verse number 89. He said you never confirmed the Quran, never confirmed the Bible to be the book of God. Then read for us chapter 2, verse number 89 right now.
89, okay. He said, and when Jacob was dead, they put back confirming what is with them. Although from the old they had prayed for victory against those.
Is he reading the verse?
Yes, he's reading.
Okay. Does it say that Allah is confirming what is in their position? Does it say that?
That's not the Bible. It refers to the Injil and the Torah.
What he said?
He said it's not the Bible. He said it's Injil.
Injil. Thank you very much. This is our book. A book is called the Injil. The book of the Christian is called Injil. This guy is ignorant. We don't have something that's called the Bible. The Bible is a book of books. The Injil is the Gospels of Jesus. This guy, he do not know what he's talking about. So the Injil is the Gospel of Jesus. The Torah is the book of Moses. Thank you very much. So he just said that the Quran confirmed the Gospels of Jesus to be accurate, which was in the position of the Christians. So how you say to me the Quran never confirmed the Bible when this is the Bible? The Bible is book of books. If we say only the New Testament, we say the Gospel. If we mix and we say the Bible, all the books, we say the Bible, because this is book of books. Obviously you do not know what are you talking about. Now, as long your Quran confirm the Injil, do you have the Injil of Jesus?
Thank you.
Do you have it? Do you have the Injil of Jesus?
I don't have it. I don't have it at all. Nobody has Injil.
Nobody have Injil. So how Allah confirm? He says, I confirm what is in your possession. If it is not in their position, you just said to me, nobody have the Injil, but the Quran verse saying, confirm what is in their position. So who is of you lying now, you or Allah?
He was referring to Muhammad that lived in the land of Medina. Medina are the land of the Jews. The Jews are not all there.
I don't understand. Can you tell me what he said? Can you repeat what he said, but please? You repeat, not him, because his voice is not good. Sometimes I understand, sometimes I don't. Can you tell me what he said?
So, the Jews and the Christian and the Nazarene lived in Medina while he was alive. They never lived with the Christians. Christians came from the land of Rome, and you don't know, go and check history. Before the advent of Muhammad, Christians were not over the world. They were in 7.
Can you tell me what he's saying? Because you will forget what he said. You know, tell me what if you want to translate what he's talking. You can tell me.
Because they shortly said the Christians are not living in that area at that time. They only have the Jews and the Nasara. So, but the Christians.
So he's saying that this is the book of the Nasara, not the book of the Christian, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you very much. That's mean your God, he do not know any Christian except the Nasara. So the Nasara is the only Christian, but the Nasara are the one who believe in Jesus as God, and they believe that he is a son of God, because this is what the Quran said. So when you say to me that the Quran speak about the Nasara, thank you very much for saying that, and the Quran confirm what the Nasara have with them at that time. That means the Quran confirm what is written in the book of the Nasara, and what the Nasara says in the Quran. According to the Quran, the Nasara they say that the Messiah is Allah. So you just prove to us again that your Quran is a mad book made by a madman. لَقَدْ كَفَرَ الَّذِينَ قَالُوا إِنَّ الْمَسِيحَ هُوَ اللَّهُ. They are kuffar, those who say Al-Masih is Allah. Who is he's talking about? He's talking about An-Nasara. So you just said to me that the Nasara is the book he is confirming. In the same time, the Nasara is the same people who believe that Jesus is the Son of God and he is God himself. Answer please, how that can be your God confirming that the Nasara have the right teaching in his time? In the same book it says the Nasara believe that Jesus is God. Go ahead.
Thank you. Now, let me explain the difference between Nasara and Christian people for the first time. I don't know. Now, the Nasara, the Nazarene, if you take your Bible very well, you know the verse of Nazarene in Mark 2:18. He was called Nazarene because he came from the land of Nazareth, not the city where he was born, under Judah, the city. Now, the reason why people do make that mistake, even some Islamic scholars do make that mistake, and you, even the Quran I'm having here, interpreting the same thing as the belief. And it is wrong. Because in the Quran, in Nasara, and the Christian have some faith in common. One, Nasara believe in Godship of Jesus. Nasara believe in sonship of Jesus and in Trinity. That's what they are in common. Nasara never believe.
Tell me what he's saying, please, because he's talking too much. I don't understand. Say, can you tell me what he said until now? He can take a break and tell me what he said.
When you are talking, I understand you.
No, I want you to repeat what he said, because I don't understand what you are saying. The voice is not good. Can you tell me, please, what he said? You, not the ustaz. You tell me what he said, please.
What he said? Okay, he said Nasara are not. He said Nasara are not. You want me to talk? You want to talk, sir?
Nasara are not what?
Okay. Okay, so explain to him in the short one so he can understand. Okay.
Nasara is different from Christian.
They are different from Christian.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so the Quran. So let us make it simple, my friend. Let us not to talk too much. Say nothing. Are you saying that the Nasara are good believers and they will go to heaven? They are the good ones, and their book is correct. Do you agree?
No.
No. So what the point of saying to me, here we go, it doesn't matter then, because the Quran confirming what they have with them. The Quran in chapter 2 verse, we go back to 0 now. What's wrong with you? The Quran chapter 2 verse number 89 says, I confirm what is in their position. Position of who? You said the Nasara. Thank you very much. And now you are saying the Nasara are not a true Christian. Thank you very much. So now how the Quran confirm what is with them if they are not a true Christians? So who is the true Christians? Who is the true Christians the Quran speak about? Where we can find the word Christian in the whole Quran? Where is the true Christian in the Quran? Who are they, the true Christian in the Quran? Can you show me what the Quran called the true Christian? What is the name the Quran called for the true Christian? Please, can you show me? I mean, how crazy this is. I'm asking you. I don't care who is the word mentioning Christian or not. The true followers of Jesus, who the Quran saying, I confirm what you have with you. Those Christians here, the Quran speak about in chapter 2 verse number 89. Those Christians, what we call them, I don't care. You call them, you can call them a Christian, you can call them Hindu, you can call them apples, you can call them whatever. But who are they, those Christians who have the Bible with them at that time, which the Quran confirmed that this is the true Bible? Can you give me the name of the group?
I said there is nowhere in the Quran ever.
What? What he said? What he said? Tell me what he said. What he said? Tell me what he said. I don't understand. Tell me what he said.
Hold on, let me get what he said.
What he said? Tell me what he said, please.
Mr. Jamiu, Mr. Jamiu.
Yeah.
Do you know that your mic in your mouth, can you use the phone directly without the mic? Is it going to work? Maybe it's going to play better? It can be, I can hear you, but I don't know because I'm connecting the phone together. Maybe I don't know.
Can you tell me what he said? Can you tell me what he just said in the last 5 minutes?
Okay, what do you say that? Is it now you are saying Nazara are not Christian? Is that what you're saying, right?
They are not Christian.
He said Nasara are not Christian.
So who are they? Who are they, the Christians? For the sake of Allah, my friend, tell us, who are they, the Christians? Who are they, the followers of Jesus? The Quran here is chapter. Let us make it simple. Chapter 2, verse number 89. It says, "I confirm the book you have with you." The verse here speaking to who? With you, who? Who is the one who have the book? What is the name of the group?
I told you the group are the Jews and the Nasara. This ayah came down to Muhammad. It went to talking in Makkah because Muhammad meant the Jews.
What is that? What does that mean? What does that mean? What he said?
He said quickly, he just said the book is the Jew book and the Nasara is not Christian. The book is not for the Christian.
The Injil is the book of who? Is the book of the Jews?
He said the Injil is the book of the Jew. Okay.
Are you saying that? No, I'm asking him. I'm asking him. I'm not saying that. I'm saying, say to him, are you saying that the Injil is the book of the Jews?
Yes.
What is your proof of that? What is the verse saying that this is the book of the Jews?
Thank you.
Where? Just let me show you that you are ignorant and you do not know your book. If we go to chapter 2 verse 113, it says that the Jews, they say the Nasara have nothing, and the Nasara, they say the Jews, they have nothing. So how you say to me that the Nasara are Jews when the Quran says that the Jews, they say the Nasara are wrong, and the Nasara, they say the Jews are wrong? Are you sure that you know your book? Are you sure you did read your book before? Obviously, you have no idea what are you talking about, because now you just prove to us that Islam is a false religion. Your God himself is calling the Jews Jews, and he called the Nasara Nasara, but yet you just said that the Nasara are Jews.
No, he did not say that.
Didn't he say that the Nasara are Jews?
No, he did not say that.
You told me that. What he said then? Okay, who is Nasara? Let's go back to zero. Who is the Nasara?
Who's Nasara and the Jew? Who's Nasara?
Then asking the question over that to correct him about Nasara and Christian. The word Nasara is the Greek. Where does it originate from? Is it from the Greek?
Don't give me a speech about where it's coming from. Just tell me who are they? Those Nasara, who are they? Just tell me who are they. Don't give me a speech about where the word Nasara coming from. According to your prophet, the word Nasara is coming from those who they are helpers, the helpers of Jesus. It's not about coming from Nazareth. Obviously, you are saying that your prophet is a liar again, because Nasara, according to Islam, is the helper of Jesus, not the ones coming from Nazareth. So go educate yourself and teach yourself Islam before you open your mouth. Now we go back to zero. Who are they, the Nasara, which we are talking about, which they have the true book? Who are they, those people who have the book of Allah, which is given to Jesus? Can you give me the name of the group?
Thank you. The groups are not Nazarene. They are not Christian. I wanted to ask you a question.
My friend, I challenge you to show me a reference of what you just said. Stop saying blah 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 blah. Show me a reference. You are a Muslim, and in order to prove something, either you show it to me from the Quran or you show it to me from the Hadith. Can you do that?
Let me show you your Bible now.
Don't show me the Bible. You see, you just said to me the Bible is corrupt, and now you are trying to prove to me you are right from the Bible. This is how corrupt you are. If you are a person who follow Islam, then you show me what Islam says. Why you are running away? Why you are running away from the challenge? Show me where in the Quran or in the Hadith saying that the Nasara are not the Christians.
I'm explaining one thing to you. You don't want to see what I'm saying.
No, I want to see. I want to see. You are a Muslim. When you say to me you don't believe in the Bible, then you want to show me from the Bible. That means you are a hypocrite. I am asking you how you learned that the Nasara are not the Christians according to Islam. Can you show me that from the Quran? Can you show me that from the Hadith? Obviously, you have no idea what are you talking about, so you run away to start talking. Okay, let me show you a verse from the Bible.
You don't even know your Bible. That's the problem.
The problem is you have no answer from Islam. Is it? This is the truth. You are saying to me, I cannot answer you from Islam because Islam is an ignorant teaching. There's no answers. How you say to me that you learn about God from Allah when Allah, he did not even tell you who is the Christian? So now what do you need to do? You go to books you believe it's corrupt to show yourself what is the Christians? How you say to me that the Bible is corrupt and now you want to escape and you run away to the Bible? Why you don't show me from the Quran where you believe this is the truth? Where in the Quran it says that the Nasara are not the Christians?
And my brother, can you hear me now? Don't mute me because I can't hear you from here. Why are you muting my voice? What? I didn't mute you.
We are not muting your voice. I'm asking you where you can show me in the Quran or your prophet. Are you saying to me you know more than your prophet? Are you saying to me that Muhammad was a stupid man and you are a smart man? Are you saying to me that Muhammad have no idea and you are the one who have an idea? I'm asking you clearly, show me where your prophet or your God Allah said that the Nasara are not the Christians.
You don't let me be shut up. I don't be shut up. I said Nasara and Christian are not the same thing. Now I ask you a question, if you know, sound an hypocrite. Tell me the origin of Nasara and I'll tell you. If you don't know, tell me you don't know.
Okay, I want you to read for me one Islamic translation. Translate the word Nasara not as a Christian. Can you show me one translation? Can you show me one scholar in Islam? One scholar in Islam says that the word Nasara is not about the Christian. Can you show me? Can you show me Ibn Kathir? Can you show me Al-Qurtubi? Can you show me Al-Jalalain? Can you show me Al-Tabari? So how come all of them they say that the Nasara are the Christians, but you are the one who say the opposite? Are you a person who's out of Islam? You have your own cult.
So, why are you a coward? Are you not a husband? Now, you mean in your Arabic text, it was written Christian. I'm telling you that Quran verse 2 verse 111 says, "Waqalu la yadkhulu al-jannah illa man kana hudan aw yahudan."
Can you read for me the verse in Arabic, please? Can you read the verse for me in Arabic? The verse you are reading. Can you read for me the verse in Arabic? Because you claim to be a scholar, but yet you cannot read the verse in the Quran in the original language. Can you read for me the verse in Arabic, please? The verse you are reading. Go ahead.
Quran chapter 2, verse 111. Allah said, Allah said, "Waqalu la yadkhulu al-jannah illa man kana hudan aw nasara." Kini ka mo ni you cool asmanakum kufariki. Now where is the written there?
My friend, let me teach you Arabic. What you gave me, this is not Arabic, this is gibberish. Let me teach you. It says, وقالوا لن يدخل الجنة إلا من كان هودا أو نصارى تلك أمانيهم قل هاتوا برهانكم إن كنتم صادقين. And now you prove to me again that you are a false teacher, because the verse you quote for me says that there's only two people, they are called the people of the book, either the Nasara or the Jews. So now I'm asking you again, the Nasara, if those are the one who believe that Jesus was crucified, the Nasara is the one who believed that Jesus is the Son of God. The Nasara, shut up. The Nasara is the one who says that Jesus is in the cross. The Nasara is the one who believed that Jesus is the Son of God. Now, if those are all the Nasara, who are the Nasara who believe in this? You tell me.
Why are you misquoting me?
I am asking you, do the Nasara believe that Jesus is God? Yes or no?
I said there is nowhere in the Quran where Nasara will refer to as Christian. It was a translation error.
Don't play games. Do you have in the Quran any name for other group except the Jews and the Nasara? Do you have any other names? We have two people, they are considered people of the book. One is called Yahud and one is called Nasara. So I'm asking you now again, for the 1,000th time, the Nasara in the Quran, those who believe that Jesus is God, and your Quran says, I confirm what was sent to you. How he confirm what they have with them, yet the Nasara, they believe that Jesus is God. How he confirm what they have with them, but yet the Nasara believe that Jesus is the Son of God. How he confirm what they have with them, and the Christian believe that the Nasara, they believe that Jesus was crucified. So you are fighting yourself and you are going in a cycle because you don't want to answer. I am asking you for the 1,000th time, do the Nasara believe in this? Do the Nasara believe that Jesus is God? They believe that he is Son of God. They believe that he was crucified. Yes or no?
Thank you. Nasara believe in the religion of Jesus. It was the Christian confession.
They believe in what? They believe in what? Say again, the Nasara believe in what?
He was saying, when Jesus was alive, according to your Bible in the Quran, he appeared his name to your world.
What he said, you need to tell me what he said.
Was saying, only you not listen to me, I know, you don't understand. You are listening to one another now. An hypocrite. He said, Matthew 24 said,
why you don't give me an answer, my friend? Why you are blah 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 blah, talking too much, saying nothing? I'm asking you a very simple question. Is it true that the Nasara believe that Jesus is God and he is a Son of God and he was crucified? Yes or no?
I have answered them. Let me repeat myself. The difference between Nasara and Christians. Nasara believe.
Don't give me a speech. No, give me a short answer. Give me a short answer. Is it true that the Nasara believe that Jesus is God and Jesus is the Son of God and Jesus is crucified? Yes or no?
I said in your Bible.
Stop going to the Bible. Answer me. Is the Nasara are those who believe that Jesus is God? Yes or no? Huh? Let me ask you, where is the word Nasara coming from? As long you are saying to me that the word Nasara is not about the true Christians, where is the word Nasara coming from? Do you know, as a scholar, you claim to be a scholar? I don't understand. Where is the word Nasara coming from, my friend? Where is the word Nasara coming from? I don't understand. Can you tell me what he's saying? Are you there, my friend? Can you tell me what he's saying?
Mr. Jamiu, can you, because we are hearing the voice on the, you are playing that thing back. Can you lower the other volume so it can be clear from your side? Because we are playing, I can see you can listen to him on YouTube also. So maybe you can lower that YouTube so you can hear him. So just tell him what you are saying now. Tell him.
I said,
Yes.
From the land of Israel.
Came from the land of Israel.
Coming from the land of Israel. Okay. Okay. And what is the reference of that? Is that from the Quran or from different book? Tell me what he's saying. Is the word Nasara is coming from the Quran or from different place? Where he got that this is from the land of Israel? What is his reference that the Nasara are from the land of Israel?
Yes, sir.
What is the Nasara mean? What Nasara mean according to his knowledge? What is Nasara mean?
When he talks about me, let me respond.
Okay.
When I talk, should be a moderator, what is the two?
Talk because okay, I like him. You say you want to say something. Oh, give your comment. Okay, so you can listen. You can say it. No, I mean you can continue to talk, sir. That's what I'm saying.
My friend, he can talk as much he want, but you need to tell me, you need to repeat what he said, because I understand nothing of what he is saying. That's why I am interrupting. I am just asking you, can you tell me what he just said? Each time he says something, ask him. He can talk for a minute and he stop, and then you tell me what he said, because the connection is so bad, hardly I can hear him. So let him talk for a minute, and then you stop, and then you yourself, my friend, the one who is connecting us, you tell us what he said. You repeat exactly word by word what he said, please. Can you do that?
Okay, that would be good. Like if you give a short word to it, so I can give to you.
So let him talk a minute, and he stop, and then you tell me what he said, and then he can continue.
Okay. Can I, Mr. Jamiu, you can continue, sir.
I should have loved one thing. Maybe I should give out my number to him. Let him call me directly. So I can get me from Mr. Pro. You cannot interpret all what I said to you. It's not possible. You need some point. That's not okay. There are some things I said that you should have understood what I said earlier. But keep it. If you can call me direct, it's more better.
Let him stop, and you tell me now what he said.
He's talking about calling you direct, something like that. Is that what he's saying? That but I think he only used Skype to talk. That's why that you can't get him. He only used Skype. No, okay. Continue what you're saying.
Tell me what he said. Just tell me what he said. Now you keep saying to him, listen, my friend. You keep saying to him, continue what you're saying, but you did not tell me what he said before. I mean,
he's talking about the phone that he wants to call you direct. That's what he's saying.
Okay, well, I don't use a phone. We use a Skype. Same time, even if we use a phone, it's not going to be good. He's speaking from Nigeria. I'm speaking from USA. At the same time, how I'm going to hook up the sound to my computer, because people need to hear too. So he wanna call me, he can call me in Skype. But let us not to waste time. The word Nasara. Let us repeat the question again. The word Nasara. Where the word Nasara is coming from, according to you as a Muslim?
According to your Bible.
Why you don't tell me according to you as a Muslim? I am the one is asking you, according to you as a Muslim, where the word Nasara coming from? Do you know or you do not know? Either you say I know where in Islam is coming from, or you say I know, and then you give me according to Islam where the word Nasara coming from, because you are the one saying Nasara are not the true Christian. Tell me what he's saying.
That it might be fulfilled, which was spoken by the prophet. It shall be called Nazarene. That you come out from.
Okay. Okay, hold on. Okay, so you are saying that the Bible says they will be called Nazarene, and this is where the word Nasara came in from, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, is Nazarene is a name of a place?
Nazareth is the name of the place. It's like you are.
Is it a name of a place?
America is a country.
Oh, so it's a place. Nazarene is a place, right?
Nazareth is a place, a city.
It's what? Can you tell me what he said? What he said? Ask him, please. Is Nazarene is coming from a name of a place or what? Can you tell me what he said, my friend? You are just muting yourself. You are not saying it.
No. I'm here because
I want you to tell me what he's saying because I don't understand what he is saying. So if you keep your mouth if you don't talk, then there's no point of this conversation. Can you tell me what he just said?
That the word Nazarene came from Nazareth.
All right.
Is that what it is? Am I right? Am I coaching you right, sir? Is it?
Yeah, Nazareth. Yeah.
Okay, say word Nazarene coming from the word Nazareth. That's what he's saying.
And what is the word Nazareth mean?
I said the word Nazareth went to Matthew 23. It's a city.
It's
a city. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. So the word Nasara is coming from the name of a city. It's called Nazareth. That's mean you are accusing your prophet and your God to be a liar again. You are a person who do not know what Islam is about. Obviously, if we go in the Quran, I want to. Do you have your Quran with you? The Quran says, where is the word Nazareth is coming from, my friend? Obviously, you just said that your prophet is a liar. In chapter 5, verse 14, it says about Nasara, right? But then we will find that Jesus speak about who they are called Nasara. Who are they, those who they are Nasara? Jesus said that those are, he is the one who called them Nasara. Do you have your Quran with you? Do you have your Quran with you? Do you have your Quran with you, my friend? Do you have your Quran with you? Is it the Quran says that Jesus said or Isa said that those who they are Ansari ilallah, those are my helpers. In chapter 3 verse number 52, it says where the word Nasara coming from according to your Islam. Jesus said, when Jesus just silence, respect the masters when they talk of knowledge. When Jesus found and believe in their part, he said, where will be my helpers? Do you know what helpers here? It is Nasara, and he called them Ansari. So the word Ansar in Islam have nothing to do with the word Nazareth according to you from the Bible. That because Muhammad is an ignorant like you and he do not know where his word Nasara is coming from. So you just prove to us that your prophet is a false prophet. If we go and read in Arabic, it says, this is it, chapter 3 verse number 52. فلما أحس عيسى منهم الكفر قال من أنصاري إلى الله قال الحواريون نحن أنصار الله. Do you say where is the word Nasara coming from? You are not a sheikh, you are a shaky sheikh. You have no idea what are you talking about. You go in the stage to fool people speaking that you know Islam, and you just get your prophet busted. Because if you are telling the truth that the word Nasara is coming from the city of Nazareth, and the Quran says no, the word Nasara mean my helpers, and this is what Jesus, he himself, he called them. It was what Jesus called them according to your Quran. That's meaning either you are a liar or your prophet is a liar. Which one you choose?
Christian, in fact, I'm sorry to call you a fool. You are a fool, but you don't have any knowledge about the Quran at all. No, do what you are doing.
Tell me what he said. Tell me what he said.
You
You say you don't have any knowledge about Quran at all.
My friend, I'm showing him the Quran in front of him, what he's talking about. And I challenge him to show me one scholar agree with him. I challenge you, I accuse you to be a scam. You are a false prophet, false scholar. You do not know what are you talking about. And here is a challenge. Show me one scholar in Islam, he says that the word Ansari is not the source of the word Nasara. Show me one scholar agree in Islam that the word Nasara is coming from Nazareth. Huh? This is the Quran in front of you. This is the Quran. The Quran saying that it is Isa, he called them Ansar. Isa, he called them the Nasara. Do you see it? You do not speak Arabic, I understand. You claim to be a scholar, I understand. You collect money from people to donate to you because you are making a business, but you don't claim that you know Islam. You are a liar and you know nothing about your religion. How dare you to say that the Quran speak about Nasara and he meant the Nazareth, if the Quran is saying that Isa, he said, I call you Nasara. Who are they, my Nasara? Who are they, my helpers? And this is your Islamic translation, and I challenge you to show me one translation said instead of the word Ansari coming as a word Nazareth. Can you show me one translation agree with you? Can you show me one interpretation agree with you? Can you show me Ibn Kathir, Al-Qurtubi, Al-Tabari, Al-Jalalain, any scholar you want in the world agree with you? What? Answer. Stop calling me names. Answer. How you say that the word Nasara is coming from the word Nazareth, which is totally against the Quran teaching. You just prove to the Muslims. I don't think any Muslim will listen to you after today. You destroy your career, my friend. How dare you to say that the word Nasara is coming from Nazareth when the Quran says that Isa is the one who called them Nasara because they are his helpers. So now you are saying that Muhammad is a liar and you know better than Muhammad and Allah is a stupid God, and you are going to school your God and teach him where is the word Nazareth is coming from, or Nasara.
I said you don't know, you are a liar. You don't know.
Prove me wrong. Let's see who is a liar. Here we go. I just got you busted. I show you the verse from the Quran. Prove me wrong. Show me interpretation. Agree with you. Show me one scholar agree with you. Who? Show me what? Do you have one scholar agree with you? Do you have any scholar he agree with you with your madness? Do you have any scholar agree with your scam? Can you show me one scholar he agree with you? Or you are making a new religion, it's called a new Islam, Nigerian Islam, to fool those poor African who do not know how to read Arabic, and you yourself you do not know Arabic, and you claim yet to be a sheikh. You are a shaky sheikh, my friend, and you've been squeezed like a lemonade. Don't ever think that you can teach the Christians about God. You have no God. You are a black person who worship a person who said that the black people are the devil. How dare you? Is it true? Is it true that your prophet he said that Shaitan is a black person? Is it true? Is it true that Shaitan is a black person in Islam? How dare you? You are a black, but yet you follow a man. He hate the black people. Let him go. Let him go. I'm done with him. That's it. We are done for today. We are done. Sorry. Potato. Oh boy. And this guy, he wanna like debate the Christians. I wanna teach you what is a Christianity about. My name is Ustaz. Do you know what Ustaz mean in Arabic? Ustaz mean master. Really? Kung Fu master. I advise you to take a nap for the coming 2 centuries, because we left no bones of you is not broken. Master, ustaz, you are an ustaz. If you are an ustaz, who's an idiot? Those people are like copy paste, copy paste, copy paste. He heard somebody saying that he liked the idea. And by the way, I don't mind to say that Nasara aren't Christians. I agree, Nasara aren't Christians, but not according to Islam. You know what I mean? Nasara, we are not Nasara. But the point here, he is saying that Nasara, according to Islam, are not the true Christian. This is not what it says in the Quran. Otherwise, I agree. Muhammad is the idiot. What Nasara? Oh boy. All right, our Skype is open. If there's any Muslim want to give it a try. With my love to all people in Nigeria, my friend, this guy is a scam. And as you see, no Muslim can defend his God. And look how we, he give me a speech for an hour, and then we say to him, shower, and like, can you short it so we can understand what you are saying? I say to him, why the angel did not say assalamu alaikum? He said to me, show me where he said not say. Well, what about you show me where he said? And then he chooses for me a verse from the Quran, chapter 96. We go there, it doesn't say assalamu alaikum. And then he says, oh, the Bible is the book of details. Really? Will the Quran have time to tell us about what the ant, she said to the ants? Which one is important? The ant, she said to the ant, or the angel said to Muhammad? Allah have time to tell us about the flying carpet of Sulaiman, and he have time to tell us about the bird who ran away, and Sulaiman was checking him, and he was upset why he's absent. But Allah have no time to say to us that the angel said to Muhammad, assalamu alaikum. Right? If you are a Muslim, would like to call me, let me know. Any Muslim? Who is a Muslim who have a little knowledge of Allah? I accuse Muslims that there are people who do not know their religion, and Muhammad himself do not know his religion. So don't feel bad, because all of you do not know. All of you do not know, including Muhammad. So don't be upset that you do not know. You are just an example of the, if you are following a blind man, how you can be not blind? Do we have any Muslim here would like to call us and tell us something good about his prophet? Anyone? Any two? Any half? Who is a Muslim like to call us and tell us something will make you proud about your prophet? One of you, he said to me, can you show me reference where it says that the prophet he stink after he die? No problem. The reference in the front of us.
Hold on.
Hello?
Hold on. Hello? Christian Prince.
Yes.
How are you?
I'm all right.
I'm very sorry about the connection. I wish we can do better, but you stay there. Can you just make? Okay, I think maybe you can you use. Okay, can you please go a little bit further and let's see how this is going to come out, please.
Well, I just showed him the verse in the Quran saying that the Nasara, according to his prophet, are those who they are the helpers of Jesus. This is have nothing to do with the city. He himself he quote for me from the Bible saying this is about a city. So now, as long you believe in what is in the Bible says, not in what in the Quran, so I have a news for you. You are not a Muslim no more. Chapter 3, verse number 52, it says it clearly that Jesus is the one who called the Nasara with that name as helpers. He didn't. This is have nothing to do with the name of any city, and we can open any interpretation he chose, and we will see that this is not a case.
Okay, Mr. Jamiu, can you present your case about that? Let's see.
I said if he's confused about Christian and Nasara, and he referred.
My friend, I don't care who is the Christians. I don't care who is Nasara. Are you stupid or what? The Nasara is the what the Quran says that he confirmed the book is between their hands. But the Nasara are the same people in the Quran who believe that Jesus is God. Jesus is a son of God and Jesus is a crucified. So it doesn't matter what you try to say. Nasara are those who believe in Jesus as God. They believe in him. They believe in the Trinity. And the Quran confirmed that. So stop playing games. So the Nasara people believe in the Trinity, and they have nothing to do with the city of Nazareth according to the Quran, which means you did lie to us about that. And now we ask you again, how the Quran confirm that the book with them in chapter 2 verse number 89, which is the Nasara who believe in Jesus as God.
Or can we do this? Mr. Jamiu, can you tell him what Nasara believe? Tell him the belief of Nasara. So tell him, maybe
I'll tell you earlier on that the similarity between Nasara and Christians are three. Now, Nasara believes.
I don't care about the Christians. Stop talking about the Christians. Stop talking about the Christians. Stop talking about the Christians. This is not the question. I am asking you now, who are they, the Nasara, which the Quran confirmed the book they have with them? The mic is yours. What?
You have dollars.
He don't want to do it anymore.
Okay, let him get lost. He's a coward. You know, we ask him, he keeps saying Christians, Christians. Okay, you don't agree that the Nasara aren't the Christian. This is not my problem now. The Nasara here is the name given by Isa to his helpers. He said it is coming from the Bible. Me, myself, I believe in the Bible, but that's what the Quran is saying. So is he a Christian, or he's a Jew, or he's a Hindu, or he's a Muslim? A Muslim is somebody believing what written in the Quran. But obviously this guy is mixed up. He want to prove a point from the Bible because the Quran is speaking the opposite, which means he take the Bible against the Quran as a book of trustworthy. That's mean he left Islam. Same time, he keeps saying to me the Nasara are not the Christians. I agree the Nasara are not the Christians, but still the Nasara, they are people who the Quran confirmed their book. And the book of the Nasara are those who believe in Jesus as God, as a son of God, and they believe in the Trinity, and they believe that Jesus was crucified. So who is the stupid here? How we can confirm their book with them, and their book confirm all the three things or four things we believe in it as a Christians? This is how stupid he is. This is why he's trying to avoid the question.
Let me try him again and see.
No, just let him go. Let him go. I have not time for kids. You know, this guy, he don't have no knowledge. He's a kid. You know, he's good to speak to those naive people who, you know, I saw his video. He go on the stage and start singing Allahu Akbar. You know, it's a scam. They make money from this. This is a business for them. But they have no knowledge. And the Muslim themselves, they will torture him for what he just said. He just agreed that the Quran is a book of lies. Anyway, thank you, my friend, for trying to make it work.
Thank you. I think
we got him busted anyway. He got busted big deal, and let him bite his lips after what he did to himself. You know, every Muslim he go right now, and he will see that this is where the word Nasara is coming from, and all the scholars agree. So either you go with the guy who claimed that Nasara is coming from Nazareth, which is coming from the Bible, as he said, and that means Muslims should not believe Muhammad's statement in the Quran, and they should not follow Muhammad no more. We should take the truth from the Bible. Or you as a Muslim believe that this is the book of the truth, and you believe what the Quran is saying. For him, he believed the Bible is saying the truth, the Quran is not telling the truth, and that's enough for us.
So the Nasara himself believe that Jesus Christ is God. That's their belief.
Yes, the Nasara, they believe the whole Quran. You see, this is how stupid he is. The Quran give us only two names. He never mentioned other name when he speaks supposedly about the Christians. So the whole Quran speak only about two groups, the Christians and the Jews. And who are the Christians in Islam? Are the one who call themselves Nasara. So when he say the Nasara are Jews, simply he is saying clearly that there is nothing called Jews and Nasara. He is saying they are one religion. But when we go in the Quran, we will find that this is not the case. The Quran confirm that there's two groups. One is called Yahud and one is called Nasara. So he is very confused about that, and maybe he got my book and he is trying to learn from my book, but I don't think so. He live in Nigeria. If we go and read the whole Quran, we will not find any third group considered to be following. If we read the chapter of Al Umran, all the chapter, which is a chapter speaking supposedly about Umran family, who they are a prophet family. All of this is speaking about two groups, either those who believe in Jesus or those who follow Moses. There's no other third party. So this guy, and there is the only third party is Abraham by himself, where it says that Ibrahim, he was not a Jew, neither a Christian. He was not a Nasara, and he was not a Yahudi. So this guy, he do not know what he's talking about. In chapter 2, verse 135, the same chapter actually, if we go just a few verses more, you will see it says, here we go. And they say, be a Jew or Christians. Here the word Christian is Nasara. And you see all the Muslims, they translate the Nasara as a Christian, but you don't want to accept that. Then you will be rightly guided. Say unto them, nay, but we follow the religion of Abraham, the upright. He was not of the idolaters. Okay, so obviously Abraham, he is neither a Jew and he is not a Christian. All right, so what is the third name the Quran speak of? There's no third name. That's it. Who are they? You know, if the Nasara are not the Christians, but those are the one who believe in Jesus as God, who are they? You know, if we go in the Quran, we will find again the Quran saying the following. Let us see what the Nasara believe and what the Jews believe. But he confirmed that the Nasara are Jews. To the Quran, chapter 9, verse number 30, it says, the Jews, they said, Uzair, not Israel, this is false translation. Uzair is the son of Allah, and the Christians say, the Nasara say, the Messiah is son of Allah. So he's saying to us that the Nasara are the true ones, which the Quran says that they are true Christians. They are the true ones who follow Jesus. But the Nasara are the same ones who believe that Jesus or Christ is the Son of God. He's just ignorant. He do not know what he's talking about. But you know, if you are an ignorant, you can teach in a school of ignorance. Well, nobody will notice that you are a donkey. Yeah, yeah. This is the Nasara. This is the Nasara. Okay, and then in verse number 2, it says what the Nasara and the Jews they do. You see, it's all over.
Say that, and the Christians say that Christ is the Messiah, the Son of Allah.
The Messiah, according to the Quran, the Nasara, here the word Nasara, Christian, you always replace the word Christian with Nasara. Nasara. The Nasara, they say the Messiah is the Son of Allah. All right?
Yeah.
That's it. So he is saying to us that the Nasara are the true Christians. The book is the book of the Nasara, and those are the true Christians, not the Christians. He said the Christians never mentioned in the Quran. Okay, no problem. But the Christians believe that the Christ is the son of Allah, according to Quran. You know what I mean?
Nasara believe.
Yeah. And at the same time, the Nasara, they believe that the Messiah, he is Allah himself. Okay. And this is can be found in chapter 5 verse number 17 and chapter 5 verse number 72. All right. So when a guy like this, he tried to prove us wrong, he got himself and his religion busted. That's what they believe, what the Nasara believe in. They say that the Messiah, he is Allah himself. Yeah. Madness, stupidity, what we can say. But anyway, I'm glad that you brought him, so we put him inside the matches box. Today we shrinked him and we made him so small. Let everybody watch the debate and laugh at this debate.
Thank you very much.
All right, thank you, my friend, for calling. Take care. Take care. Okay. Do we have any Muslim would like to call us? By the way, if you are a person trying to learn, I don't really get aggressive with Muslims unless they start playing games. But I will speak to you nicely and friendly, my friend. Don't worry. Be happy. Don't worry. Be happy. It's a big business, my friend. It's a huge business. Those people, they are making a lot of money. If you see this guy video on YouTube, you will see like tens of thousands listening to him, and they think he is a scholar. I bet you he have a very nice house, very nice life, making a lot of money, and wherever he go, he is ustaz. Ustaz. When Mimi has a debate with David Wood, you remember? 4 hours after, even before they sleep, they made a video saying, brothers and sisters, Allah, he said, those who give a good loan, Allah will reward them. What? So, brother and sisters, we are the one who defend the face of brother and sisters. What? Did not even finish the debate yet. Right away, they tried to make money of it. Why you are begging for money right away? And then brother Mimi Hijab, he start reciting this verse. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Who wanna give Allah a good loan? How are you, my friend?
Hello.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm fine. I actually called you like a month ago.
All right.
And I told you like I want to stay anonymous, and I'm an ex-Muslim.
All right.
And we were discussing on like Jesus is like he was really peaceful towards his enemies. Like he said, love your enemies. And you told me like it was beyond peaceful. Actually, I was contemplating those things. What would happen to those people who won't follow the teachings of Jesus?
You see, when we say Jesus said love your enemy, the love always have a limit, which means I love you, but you don't want me to love you, so then you deserve what will happen to you after. So when we say, let me explain to you, my friend. When we say that God he love us, doesn't mean that God he will not punish us. It doesn't mean that God he will not give us what we deserve. So God he can forgive you based on his love, not because based on you are good. This is why we say there is a forgiveness. So you commit sin against God, you do all kind of crazy stuff you do, and then you ask God for repentance and God forgive you. That is love. Then there's a time where no forgiveness is going to be given to anyone, because now you'll be given your time and you refuse to accept forgiveness as a choice of your own. So then there's a penalty, and the penalty will be harsh. So if you are saying to me, those who don't believe, what will happen to them, I say to you, they will go to hell, as simple as that. Now, is sending people to hell is love? No, absolutely. It's not love, it's a penalty. It's an anger. It's a harsh punishment, but it's a justice.
But if a person doesn't like is like myself, I don't believe in Christianity, but I do good things. Like I don't want to do bad things.
My
But
friend, my
this is
friend,
the only thing.
let me tell you. This
Okay.
is your own logic. You can say, "Oh, this is not fair," right?
Yeah, yeah,
Because okay, I am a person who don't believe in Christianity, but I'm not going around killing people, right? I'm not going around, etc.
yeah.
But all of us, we commit sin. You see, like maybe you think yourselves you are so good to be punished, but the fact is, none of us is good. Are you saying to me you never commit sin? You don't commit sin? Are you saying that?
No, no, no.
Okay,
No.
so
I
the
didn't mean
point
that
is
way.
here is not only about harming people, it's about harming the gift of God which He given to us. Me as a Christian, I have a body, and this body is given to me from God. So I have responsibility to bring it back to Him clean as I receive it. I receive it when I was a child, a body
Okay.
of being pure. So when you bring that body back to God, because He will take it from you one day when your life will be taken to you, and your body is
Yeah.
full of cracks, full of sin, full of garbage, then it's like, let us say, okay, you borrow something and you want to bring it back to me. You lease a car, and then they say, okay, here there's a scratch, and here there's etc. And now we want to charge you. You say, please don't charge me because I did not really, I wasn't a bad person. At least I did not
Yeah, yeah.
destroy the car. But still, you
You know,
did. This is not your car to
I,
destroy it anyway. So this is the point. The point is, justice is that God, He gave you life and give you your body, and then you did
okay.
not provide Him back what He gave you as a return. He did not say to you, go and live and be sinner. He said to you, go and live as holy, and you chose to
I
disobey.
get the point. I get what the point you gave a really good example, but that works only for the humans because humans are capable of not forgiving one another. But he's God. He's like beyond of infinite possibilities. He could forgive his creation.
Hmm.
When we say humans, like you use an example of like if I use a car and if I scratch it and I give back to them and they will be like displeased with this thing, so they won't accept it because they are humans, and they some will forgive us because we are humans. We are filled with anger, we are filled with jealous,
Hmm.
hatred, but the God is not filled with those things.
Okay.
So God is beyond something else because if he can't, when we say like God is loves greater than every mother out in the earth, so how come the God doesn't forgive us if I don't follow his teachings?
Did you hear?
Does this
Did you hear a prayer the Christian they have? They say it's called "Our Father Art of Heaven."
no?
This prayer they asked Jesus how to pray. Jesus, He said to them, "You pray like this: Our Father who art in heaven," and then you have to say in the prayer, "Forgive to us the same we forgive to others." So the God of the Christians, He made it clear that in order to be a person who earn forgiveness, you have to forgive to others. So He forgive you if you
Okay.
forgive. And here you will see that what you said to me is not right, because you just said that the God, He should be more forgiveness or more forgiven. Actually, the God, our God Himself, He made it a condition that we will not be in His heaven unless we forgive. So we ourselves is required to forgive before we can receive His forgiveness. Even we should forgive the one, even the one who will not go to heaven. So in order to receive forgiveness, you have to forgive to others
Okay.
what they did to you.
Yeah.
Now, here you
I
said
want
to
to
me,
confirm
hold on,
this.
let me continue, please.
Okay,
You said to
okay,
me
okay.
that God, He should be more forgiven. My friend, He is already more forgiven, because look, He made a condition that if you want to go to my heaven, you have to forgive to others, so I can forgive you. So the process of salvation is forgiveness. Even for the Christian themselves, they cannot be forgiven unless they forgive. How much
Mhm.
forgiveness you want from this? Which means, because now you are forgiven twice. If you repent to God, you made sin against two, against a man or a human or a woman or
Okay.
a child, and you made a sin against God. So God, He is making us forgive you for sin you did against us, and then by doing that we earn the right to be forgiven, which means God, he forgave two sinners in the same time by doing that. Now he said to you, I want to forgive you and I love you, but you said to him, I don't want to believe in you, leave me alone. But yet now you are asking him to forgive you even after you insulted him and you said to him, I don't want you. Do you think this is fair?
No, that's not fair that way. Yeah,
Okay.
that's not. But is it? I want to confirm this thing. Is this somewhere written in the Bible? Because I'm not sure about this. Like God loves you unconditionally. Is this written in
Yes,
somewhere?
unconditionally doesn't what doesn't mean you go and you kill and you rape and you lie and you sin and you
Yeah.
sleep around or you wish women they are not yours. The unconditionally here that I am going to do my best to help you. I'm not putting condition on you, but you have to accept me at least. So imagine I have a firefighter. He come to my house. He knock at the door. He say, hey, Christian Prince, your house is in fire. You have to leave the house right now, and we are going to help you to stop the fire unconditionally. I will charge you nothing. All what we need to do, give me your hand to save you. You say to him, no, get
Yeah.
lost. Sorry, I don't want to leave my house. I am here happy. I don't believe in you, and you can do nothing to me. And then your house catching fire, and you don't want him to help you. So why you are crying for being in the fire when you are the one who said, I don't care?
Yeah. I get that. Actually, I want to have. I remember one thing on this point, and actually, it was asked to Zakir Naik, and he didn't answer the question. It was asked from an atheist. I think it's a really good question. I'm gonna ask you the same thing. You know, when God didn't create this universe, doesn't even the time didn't exist. Nothing existed ever. So even before he even thought about this creation, he knew some of his followers. I mean, some of humans won't follow him. He could have saved them in the beginning, but he still chose to go with this creation. And he knew in the future that some of the people will commit sin, will commit crime, but he still wanted to do it that way. Why did he go it that way? Like he knew in the beginning, like some of his people will end up in the hell. He could have saved them in the beginning.
My friend,
So
in Islam,
yeah,
first of all, the Muslims
it
don't
was actually Islam. From Islamic perspective, they didn't give any answer.
Yeah,
I want to hear it from a Christian.
in Islam, there is no free will. This is number one. And you actually
Okay.
you are created to go to hell before even you are made. You know, in Christianity we don't have that. Jesus said, not everyone says to me, Lord, Lord, will enter the kingdom of my Father, but the one who do his will, which means you choose to do his will or your will. But if you do your will, you are responsible for what will happen, the consequence, and that is fair, right? If I go now, let us say me and you, we are family, you know. Let us say with my respect to you, I don't mean to insult, I am your father.
No.
And I say to you, if you trust me in my decision to do this, that's better for you. You say to me, no, I don't want your will, I want my will. I have different choices. And then you go, you invest your money or you do something and you lost. Now, is that my responsibility or your responsibility?
And that's fine.
Okay, so this is exactly, but in Islam we don't have that. In Islam, it's not about, in Islam, God not only he knew the future. In Islam, God he wrote the futures before you are created to go to hell or to heaven. In Christianity, you always have a choice to be or not to be. You want to be with God or without God. So there is even people who say to Jesus, Lord, Lord, yet they will not go to heaven. Why? Because at the end of the day, they do not do the Lord will. They do their own. So by lips they worship him, but by act they do against him. So if we go in the Quran as an example, if I ask you now, according to Islam, a baby child, should he go to heaven or to hell? What do you think?
It's a kind of confusing question because we don't know. He hasn't committed sin. He has committed any kind of not sin or any good deed.
So what is the logic you think?
Yeah, it's kind of confusing. I mean,
should go to heaven.
I don't
right?
know.
No, he should go to heaven because the point.
Yeah, because he's innocent. Yeah, he's innocent.
Yeah,
but for that reason, he should go to heaven.
The point of hell and heaven is you committing sin, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, a child who never commits sin, still in Islam, he might go to hell. When Aisha attended the funeral with her husband, and the child, he is a child of a Muslim family, And Aisha, she said, this child will be a bird from the birds of paradise. Muhammad, he said to her, peradventure, Aisha, it might be the other way. Because Allah created those who they are in hell to hell when they are in the backbone of their father, and He created those who will go to heaven when they are in the backbone of their father. So it doesn't matter you do sin or not.
Okay, it's predestined. Okay,
Yeah.
it's written in the beginning.
So
yeah.
the Muslim, they believe in the predestiny in the way that you don't even have a choice. You see, it's not you who make a choice to be or not to be. It's what Allah He wrote for you. In Christianity, you have a choice. Yes, and by the way, in Christianity, we believe in something it's called predestiny, but this is in special cases, like, you know, God He chose me. I can say maybe God He chose me to do what I am doing now, but this is not about He forcing me. He chose me. He say, you know, like there's a special relationship between me and Him. I have a passion to serve Him, so but somehow I am chosen to be serving God, but doesn't make me I'm doing something against my will. I choose. I agree with the will of God, because God He said to us, you know, go and teach, go and teach. Okay, so God He gave us an order, but I can say I don't want to teach, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, so He told me go and teach. He will go. This is the order. Go and teach and preach. Okay, I say okay, I'm going to go and teach. Okay, this is mean I choose His will, and I am just doing His will. But you will notice here that my will is in total agreement with His will, because I have the right to say no, I'm going to go and watch a movie.
Yeah.
All right.
You are in the channel.
Yeah. So in Christianity, we cannot compare between Christianity and Islam for a very simple reason. In Christianity, always you are the person who choose, you know. And you know about forgiveness, you remind me of Jesus when He was on the cross. He says, forgive them, Father, they do not know what they are doing. What do you want more?
What they're doing.
Yeah. Imagine you are putting nails in my hands, putting nails on my feet, putting me in the cross. I'm bleeding and making fun of me, and then I say, forgive them. They do not know what they are. How much forgiveness a human being can take, but still they want to abuse God. And then they ask, okay, what kind of God is God? He is, you know, He says you have a free will, but if I don't agree with Him, He will send me to hell.
Yeah.
But this is your choice.
Yeah, this is up to me, my choice.
Yeah.
I think I guess some convincing reply. In the end, I want to have this another question, because I didn't get the point of this. Like, you had this Old Testament, and there was a New Testament. What is this about this Old Testament?
The Old Testament is a book of history, a book of history, and a book of God in the same time. Which means people, they went through many things in history. And this book contains a lot of historian or history stories about what happened to those people. So when God speak, God is talking. When man he talk, man is talking. You know, we as a Christian, we don't believe that when we say the Bible is the book of God, does not mean that every word there is written by God. You know what I mean?
Okay.
We believe even in the Quran. I mean, but Muslims, they refuse that, because Muslims, they are like solid like rocks when it's come to think. So when Shaitan in the Quran says that Shaitan said, is Shaitan talking? The Muslim, they say no, Allah. I mean, why? Because this is Quran, right? But this is stupid of you to say this is Quran saying. But just because for them they confirm that every word there is the word of Allah, that's mean even when Shaitan is speaking, it's Allah talking. Well, thank you very much. For us, we don't believe in that. When God he say, He say. When a man he say, He say. Like as an example, a man he come to Jesus and he asked Him for something. That is not God talking. That's the man.
Yes, that's the man.
It's written in the Bible. Yes, this is we consider this the book of God, but this is the man is speaking, and this is what he said. When God speaks,
is the Old Testament of man speaking? Yeah, it's only of history.
It's what
related only. I mean, you said the man talking, not Jesus, like in the Bible. Yeah, was it in the Old Testament, or it's also in the New Testament?
It doesn't matter where. Like you know, when the book of Genesis speak about God speaking to Adam he speak. That's Adam speaking.
Okay. 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 Get it.
Okay. But we say the book of Genesis is a worldly God, but this is not doesn't mean that Adam when he spoke he was God.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah. Right. In some way in Quran it mentions we, which doesn't mean like God is a unification. We like that, and that's like also confusing in Quran.
Well, the we thing in the Quran is madness, because simply you ask the Muslim why Allah he say we, they say because Allah he speak about himself as majestic like kings, but that's mean Allah he is lowering himself here, making himself look like king by using we? Is that how you make yourself majestic, by we? If you are the God of the
Yeah.
universe, I mean, what we would do to you? That's silly, you know.
Yeah.
Kings, because they like to show off, you know, we are kings, we showed our authority, so we say
Yeah.
we.
Yeah.
Okay, we got that, but you're God. I mean, who is going to be in competition with you? Nobody. So what we for, you know?
We.
If
Yeah.
kings they bow down to you, and why you want to say we? What that will make of you? Like you know, we is like we are many and you are a few. Okay, so we. So it's a sign of intimidation. I want to intimidate you by saying we are coming after you, you know. And you say, oh,
Mm.
it's not one, it's many. We, you know, same.
We. Yeah.
Yeah, same time. The Quran, when he speak about we or I, you will notice the Quran sometimes say it is he. Okay, well, it is he or it is we.
Sometimes you say it's mentioned. Yeah. He sometimes.
Yeah, why if only it fit for Allah to be called we, why then he says it is he? So if we is the way to speak about Allah, Allah should not use he, because obviously it must be insulting. It's not fit for Allah to say
Yeah.
he. So and you notice here in the Quran, uh, when the Quran speak, supposedly Allah is talking, you will see that always speaking about someone else. Okay,
Yeah.
when you say it is he and you are he, I mean, how silly is that?
Yeah. So it's a contradiction. Like he and we. What does it really mean then?
Yeah, what difference will make, you know, what difference is going to make when you say,
Sometimes, yeah, somewhere it's written like he, and it's like we. So what does it define?
yeah,
It
it's
doesn't
a
say
madness.
clear meaning.
So my friend, after leaving Islam, and you said to me, did you leave Islam on air or because you have nothing to do with my videos? I forgot, like, because
No,
many
actually,
people they call
I
they
left.
talk to me. Okay,
Okay.
how you left Islam? You left Islam because of my videos or just a decision you made?
No, no, I left like it was like 3 years ago. I guess
All right.
4 years ago.
Okay.
Maybe I was watching like many videos like mistakes of Zakir Naik, but I did not. I just realized that Islam was false. I was watching David Wood's video when he mentioned these verses, like a lot of things, and I got confused. And slowly, I first started believing like they are like misinterpreting the things. Like the Christians online, they want to show a bad side of Islam, but the scholar didn't came with a good answer. I went to the imams and they said the same thing. Yes, somewhere saying the truth and somewhere not. And later on, I realized it was a fake religion because mostly in the chapter 9, like it's the most violent religion, like killing people, fight Jews and Christians, and this was completely wrong. And that backbone thing, like in the chapter 86, like the Siemens is like in the backbone, like that thing, and it was totally absurd. And slowly, eventually, I decided to leave Islam.
All right.
That's how it
My
happened. Like
friend, for
I
me,
just read the Quran. I think that if people start reading Quran, I think they will leave Islam or they will do jihad. If someone believes, it is my opinion. I think so. If people decide to read Quran, or either they will leave Islam or they will do jihad. I
right, I
think.
agree with you actually. My friend, I take the opportunity that you call me and I invite you to accept the
I
Messiah as your
actually get very
savior.
sad when I talk to you. I like listening to your debates, and I have a bit request when you try to show people like these Sahih al Bukhari verses like Sunan Abu Dawud, these any Quranic verses. Please provide the chapter number also because I jot down those things
Well, you know,
because I
actually, I always provide, but people they want me what? I mean, to
sometimes you
post.
don't. Yes.
No, I do. Actually, it's very easy to find whatever I'm showing on screen. Like right now, let us say I did not show you the hadith number. You can type 4 words in the same website and you will get the hadith. Very simple.
So
Or in Google.
what is the name of website?
Sunnah.com. You can type in Google because it still is going to show you the same. You see, Google, this is how it works. If you put five words from anywhere, you know, it's
Yeah.
going to show you where it's coming from. Very simple.
Okay, it's from Sunnah.com.
So you can
It's some-
you can freeze the video anytime, even if it doesn't show. Freeze the video. Go in Google, open a page in the side, type a few words exactly the same, and you will get the same.
Yeah. It
Very
will
simple.
show up that way. Yeah.
Yeah, very easy. You know.
I get it.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you for your time. I mean,
My friend,
I get really
before you go, I want to
Okay.
invite you to accept the Messiah as your savior. What do you say?
I cannot take that. Like I'm slowly learning about the Christianity.
All right.
No, I don't have a book. I live in an Islamic like It's like a bit
You do not need to have
Islamic
a book,
state,
my
but
friend. You can read from the internet. You can download the Bible from the internet. You can read online.
I'm really thankful for that, because I actually try to understand every religion out there. Like first was my own religion. I have not understood anything about Christianity, but I am trying to understand bit by bit, because in your like recent debate, you actually, well, we are talking about the heaven of the Christianity, and you said you are free of the needs. I mean, that was a really good concept. According to, I mean, if you see the Muslim Islamic way of heaven, they have this 72 whose concept, but your heaven has the free will concept. You're free of the needs.
Yeah, this
That
is
was the
you see
best thing
even some
I
Christian,
have
by the
heard.
way, some Christian they read the same verses from the Bible, but they don't understand it very well because they are not deep in reading. So for me, when I read something Jesus said, I come right away to the conclusion that he is saying to me, you will be freed of your needs. That's why he says he and she, they won't get married. They will be the same as angels. We will not be angels, but they're the same. What is the same? What is similarity? Angels don't sleep, don't eat, they
Uh,
don't have sex, they don't get
one more
married, they can't
one
sick.
more thing.
Yeah.
I remember one thing. Yeah, you see, like people wanna do is, I don't know, like what is it, like the reward that people wanna do good because only because of the reward just of heaven? They think if we do good deeds, we will be rewarded the heaven. Is it the good? It is only for the reward they do good things.
No, you see, in Christianity, this is not the reason to go to heaven. It's not about the reward.
So
Our reward, first of all, to be with the Lord Himself, and it's about love. It's not about. There's not. This is why there's no physical. There's no physical reward. So that here telling you that Christianity goes above the materialistic belief, material. So it's more of a spirituality, more of a high value, not about I will
mm.
give you God. Like when Muhammad he says you will be 10 times more rich than any king. This is silly.
Yeah, he used to
I mean,
give this like the
yeah,
reward kind of concepts.
yeah.
Like, so people used to do work for him.
Yeah, what I would do with the money in a place everything supposed is free there,
Yeah,
I mean, it's a silly. I mean, imagine you say to me, I'm going to send you to live in a city. Everything there
mm.
is free, including cars, houses, whatever you want to buy, just take it, okay? And then you say to me, I will give you a lot of money. But nobody take money there. This is stupid, So
Yeah,
so the you will notice that when we listen to Christ's teaching, you will see how deep, how amazing, how beautiful the thoughts and the wisdom. And when we listen to Muhammad speaking, he speak about penis. Your penis will not sleep, and your woman, her ass will be 1 mile, and her vagina fit for that, and Allah will give you the power of 100 men. And I mean, what is that?
yeah, a lot of things.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
these.
this is a language. This is a language fit for a person who is naive and he is into lust, into temptation. And for me, this is
Mm.
satanic, because this is how Satan he tried to take me down. Satan he tried to take us down by tempting us by things which we know by nature we like. We like sex, we like money, we like power,
Yeah, this is
we
kind of
like
that for me.
authority. Yeah.
Lostness.
You see, Jesus in the Bible, he did wash the feet of his followers. If you step for a second and you say to yourself, okay, we have a person who is teaching his followers that he is God on earth, and he is going to wash the feet of his followers. And then when his
Mm.
followers they said, we don't accept you, to do that. I mean, this is not really this. You're our Lord,
Yeah,
And he said, if you don't let me do that, you don't belong to me. Here you will notice
no,
something, that the Messiah he have totally different value and totally different approach for what mankind should be about. You as
ethics.
a
Yeah,
Lord, you are a Lord by serving, not by being served. In
yeah.
Islam,
But
it's
he
the
was
opposite.
serving his followers.
You see,
Mm.
yeah, he is serving. You want to be, you want to follow me. In order to be follower, you have to be a servant. If you want to be a master, you have to be a servant.
Does the Bible have some science related kind of things, like scientific things in Bible? Like they claim in Quran, like we know these
Well,
things happen in the
yeah,
Quran.
well,
Does this
all the
in
Quran
the Bible?
science is a joke. I have a book,
Yeah,
debunking
it's
all of it.
actually a copy. It is
Yeah,
from somewhere else. Is it
yeah.
right? Yeah,
But
from the sea.
my friend, in the Bible, yes. But who care about science? Because for me, I don't really believe. Maybe you will not understand me a little bit. Let me explain to you.
Okay, I will try to understand.
Science is a random practice. Is not really science. Let me explain to you. They discovered that antibiotic can fight a disease, correct?
Okay.
Okay, but they did not really make antibiotic. It's there. It's just discovered by a mistake, actually, according to what the story says. It was a mistake. You know, they have a fruit which is some grow in it, and they noticed that this is what called antibiotic and can fight the flu and etc. And this is how they discover antibiotic. But they did not make antibiotic until now. Science for me is learning language of what? Language of nature around us. So try to understand what is around us, and we try to use what is around us. As an example, electricity. Did science create electricity? No. Electricity is always exists in everything, in the trees, in our body, in the water, in everything. Everything have electricity. What we have a discovery that we learn about it. Before we do not know about it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I get it, because
so we did not make it really. We learn the mechanism of electricity, and now we can even make it happen to generate more. So science is not really what some people think. It's about discovering things around us and using what is around us. But until now, science is very weak and cannot provide us with creating a human being from nothing. No,
if you see from a science perspective, like because when science is based upon facts and religion is based upon a belief, because you simply have to believe it. That's a thing like separates.
Yeah, but there's simple facts. I agree with you. Like, you know, if somebody want to say to me the Earth is a flat, and then we have it in pictures saying the Earth is a flat, that would be stupid, right? But this is just a discovery of what is around us. Is not really. I don't see it as a science. And so for me as a Christian, when the Bible says that Jesus was born without a father, that is not science. That according to science, this is false.
Yeah, according to science, it's like impossible.
So now science says so, and the Bible says something else. Which one I will take? For me as a believer, I will take, because we believe in something called miracle. Miracle is something no science can explain. And actually, until now, there's many things happen in the field of medication or medicine, etc. Like somebody, a doctor, he go on TV and he says, this guy, his recovery, it was a miracle. We don't understand how he was able to survive.
Yeah, I remember we talked the same thing on the last.
So
recently.
It's a miracle. Why we call it miracle? Because we cannot comprehend. So there is things against science.
There was actually this thing. I told you that when you said we cannot comprehend this thing, how he got saved, like miracles. You know, I'm trying to understand this thing. When you said like God did it, because there was no explanation for this miracle to happen. As you even last time said, you were in an accident, in a car accident, and the metal of that car didn't even touch your body. So it was like a miracle, like you saved from a death. And you told me, and you said me, how could that have been possible? I mean, wasn't it Jesus? Like it was something miraculous. Even science cannot explain this. But I think when you try to say that God did it, you're actually solving a mystery with a mystery. Because if God was real, I mean, according to science, God is not real. Because we have not seen God. We just have to believe that he exists. I mean, if I use my own logic, like if there is like a museum in Germany, and I say you there is a man inside that museum, but you don't know, you have never seen the man inside the museum, you just have to believe it, like it exists there. So will you believe me at that time, like that way?
You know, for us as a Christian, it doesn't go this way, because God, he came to us as a person. His name is Jesus, so we saw God. The Bible says that God, he humbled himself, so he come in the image of a man, in the flesh of a man. So we saw God, and God came to us, and God is not a mystery no more. God humbled himself,
because your old followers saw him performing those miracles. You were not there. I mean, you have not seen Jesus in. This is the kind of trouble.
Let me tell you. Okay, hold on. I did not see Jesus in the time he came, but doesn't mean that Jesus did not came, right? Secondly, I witness to Jesus every day, because me myself, I changed. You know, if Jesus is not true, I will not be me today. If Jesus is not the person who exists, me myself, I will not be here. I will be watching my TV, putting my feet over my couch, drinking some tea, and enjoying my life, instead of shouting and screaming with people, and people would give me nothing except headache and death threat. So Christ, you know, you remember you said, if you read the Quran, one of two things will happen. Either you became a Muslim or you do jihad, you start
Yeah.
killing people, right? Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
So look what
I think
happened.
it's
That means shaitan is exist, because shaitan, he convinced you to kill people in order to go to his place. That's mean God is exist too. I read my Bible. I became not a person who want to kill people, a person who is peaceful, and he love people to the point he want to give his time, his life, to save as many as he can. Muslim, they threat me, they want to call me. You can imagine how many death threat I get every day, right?
yeah.
Okay, if you are in my place, you will be terrified. You will say to yourself, why I want to do this? I mean, this is really horrible.
Yeah. Sometimes I get into
I-
debates with
I
my
know-
friends too, and
I know people,
Then I
even they
fear.
don't even want to talk to me. Even they are Christian, they don't even want to talk to me. They don't want me to go even to go their house, because they are afraid, because I'm a Christian prince. You know, I remember once a Christian family, they were watching TV, and then I spoke in the TV, and the guy, he said, "Is this is your voice?" You know, I said, "Yeah, this is
Mhm.
me." The second he noticed that it is me, the whole face of the family changed. And then I left, and since then they never said hello to me. You know, they never said hello
Yeah.
to me. You know, because they are scared. So what we do is extremely tough, extremely harsh. But yet, if not Jesus who is making me do that, I will not do it. I me myself, I changed. I used to be a person who look for a fight. If I walk in the street, if I see two people fighting, I jump in the fight, even I do not know who's fighting. So I believe that God is true, and He changed our life, and He make our life better. And always, you know, if you want to seek to know where God is, He will present Himself to you. But this is why Jesus said, knock at the door, and I will open for you. But the problem is, I don't know if you saw a comedy show where a bunch of people, they come to the elevator, and there was a woman there, and then the guy came after, and he stand next to her waiting for the elevator, and then the third guy came, and the fourth guy came, and the fifth guy came, and the sixth guy, and now became 20 waiting for the elevator to come, and the elevator is not moving. But nobody asked the first person if she pushed the button of the elevator. She is not going upstairs. She is waiting for somebody to come down. So she did not push the button, and now everybody assumed that the first one, he pushed the button. So you want the elevator to come to you, but you don't want to even to push the button.
Okay. Give me a suggestion. Like, how should I study the Bible? Like, it has this book Genesis, like other chapter Genesis.
My friend,
how should I
if you want
start?
to read
reading?
about the history,
Yeah, I want to understand the Christianity. Yeah.
the history. This is, you go from the book of Genesis, and the book of Genesis, by the way, like when the book of Genesis speak about how God created the earth, there's some, they say, oh, this is literally word by word. I believe not, because if God want to speak about how He created the whole earth literally, He will give us thousands of books. Because imagine if we want to speak about how the eye function, there is like maybe 1,000 books to speak about it, right? I mean, to finish to be a doctor, just to be specialized in the eye alone, you have to study tons of books. So when God he speak about the creation of the universe, He's trying to make it simple for us, that I am the creator, I am the one who created everything. This is how it happened. So the books in the Old Testament teaching you about God, the establishment, His existence, and then the history. If you want to read about, let us say, something will be, let us say, more practical for you today, I believe it is in the gospel, in the 4 gospels, because Jesus, He came to the earth. You see, the Old Testament, it was to prepare for Jesus to come, and now the Messiah, He came. So for me,
so it was in the Old Testament prophesies of Jesus.
No problem. Yes, it is. But this is what I'm saying. So the Old Testament prophesy about Jesus, but Jesus came. So now the Old Testament for me is enlightening about Jesus. But if I want to learn about Jesus, I better read Jesus. So Jesus, He came to me, and He spoke to me by Himself, and He gave me amazing wisdom. So if you want to read the stories, which will help you with your life story, you will find, you can do it right now. You open any page in any of the 4 gospels, you will see that story fit with you amazingly. After 2,000 years, a book written.
I will try my best to understand those.
Yeah, you can open any page, just try it, and let us see if the page fit with you. You will see, even this is how amazing is the teaching of Christ is. He came 2,000 years ago, and now we are in the age of app and smartphones, and you know what I mean. I mean, it should not fit. That book should be old, should be like, it's not qualified even to teach me about how to live today. But you will notice that this book will be qualified to be taught to you today and tomorrow and after 1,000 years from now. It doesn't matter how much technology you have, for you will notice that he speak to you personally in every statement in the book. So it's not just a speech of wisdom which doesn't make any difference for you. You will notice something unique, that it is talking about you. You will find something on you, about you, in that story. And this is why I love reading what Jesus he said. I find always that he is speaking to me, even though, as you said, I never met him, but yet he is talking to me. Always you decide, you yourself, if you want to read just to read. I mean, reading will not make any difference for a human being. But if you read to go in depth and to learn and to have a benefit from it, and then you will see that the Bible is speaking to you.
Okay. What about those people, like some that believe, like, don't include me in this. I know a lot of people like who were born as an atheist. Like some were born an atheist, but they never read like any kind of religion, not the Christianity. Leave the Islam. Take like some don't even read Christianity, but they decide by themselves like what is right and what is wrong. I mean, religion,
as I said, there's always your decision. No problem. My friend, I understand your point. But as we said, if God said to me any other way,
as you told me, like, if you read Bible, it will help you a lot to face a lot of problems in your real life, and you will see a better perspective towards life. Like you mentioned me, like this way. Yeah,
there's a comfort, there's a confidence, and there's even health issues. Even according to science, those who have a belief, they can fight illness a lot better than those who don't have a belief. Yeah, but in here you will see that even the Messiah, he give us amazing medicine. As an example, the prayer I said to you, our Father out of heaven. When you forgive sin, you forgive what people did against you. Even according to science, that those who forgive, they live happy, because simply the hate is not in their heart no more. A person who live with hate, he die with hate, and he will never enjoy his life. So even if you want to live happy, Christ help you to be happier. The real meaning of happiness will be coming through him. Now, an atheist, he don't want to follow Jesus, and you are saying to me, well, he decide what is right, what's wrong. Okay, as we said before, everybody will take responsibility for his decision. So if there's God and you choose your own way, then God will punish you for choosing a way which is not his way. The free will is not absolute, which means you have a free will, you don't want to follow me, but this is the only way to save you. You say to me your way is better, okay, take responsibility for your way. As simple as that. So an atheist, he think he is doing the right thing, okay, good luck.
I get it. I will try to understand. I will try to understand the scriptures, and if I find problems somewhere, and then I will call you.
All right, my friend. Okay, thank you very much for.
I will come back to you.
Take care.
Thanks for that.
Bye bye.
Okay, bye bye.
Rob. It looked like my Skype is frozen somehow. Did we have a good time, guys? Do we have any Muslim in the chat? Do we have any Muslim in the chat would like to call us? Look like my Skype is frozen. Let me shut it down. It's not even shut it down. I mean, how is going to shut down and I did not say inshallah? How silly I am. I mean, it's not going to work. You have to say inshallah. I mean, what's wrong with you? I always do this mistake. This is why, because of inshallah, we have no electricity in the Middle East. Because of inshallah we have no jobs. Because of inshallah we have terrorists. Because of inshallah we have kidnapping. Inshallah working greatly. Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Hold on. I restart my Skype so he will not hear me.
Hello?
Yes, my friend, go ahead.
Oh, hi, how are you?
I'm fine.
Yeah. My question is about Tawhid.
All right.
Okay. The thing is, you know, when you talk to Muslims, they like to say, "Oh, Allah is Tawhid, Tawhid, Tawhid." But the thing is, what is the exact meaning of Tawhid? Because I know what they say it means, but I mean, in the Quran, how is it like Tawhid like represented?
Well, Tawheed, my friend, is a word mean unification. And Muslims, obviously, by choosing the word Tawheed, they choose a word totally the opposite from what they try to claim. Because the Muslim, they say, when you say Tawheed, you are speaking about unifying, right? Oneness of God.
Yeah.
But the Tawheed does not mean that. Tawheed is a word mean unifying, you know? So if you go in the dictionary today, they will say to you Tawheed mean, because they are copying what the Muslims mean by monotheism. But the fact, if we go down, we will see that this is about unifying something. It's not about one God. It's about unity. You see, unity. You see, unity. So always it's come as unity. You unite things together. If Allah is one, you don't do unification.
Yes, but so if Tawhid means like unity, so it's Allah with whom?
It's what?
So if Tawhid means unification, so Allah is doing Tawhid with whom?
Yeah, but this is why I say that the word Tawheed is a wrong word to present Islam as the Muslims that try to claim that they believe in one God. So they choose the wrong word. Tawheed. So Tawheed.
Who's the other person then?
Yeah, Tawheed fit better with somebody. Maybe he's a Christian. He speaks about the Trinity.
Exactly.
You know.
Yes.
But does not fit with Islam. But because they are ignorant in their language, they're ignorant about the religion. They choose Tawheed, and I say Tawheed mean we believe in one God. But the fact unification, the word Tawheed is coming from Ikhad. In the Bible, it says that the man will leave his family and he will be one with his wife. Ikhad. And this is what Muhammad said in the Quran. Qul huwa Allahu ahad. This is Ikhad. Say Allah is Ikhad. But Ikhad does not mean one.
Yeah, it doesn't mean that.
You know, Ikhad, if you type the word ahad in the whole Quran, you will find all the translation. They translate the word ahad as a word mean one of. Here we go as an example. Any verse, a challenge to any Muslim. Chapter 2 verse 102, chapter 2 verse 136, chapter 2 verse 285, chapter 375. It's all over. I mean, all over. Look how many. I can show you hundreds of verses speaking about the word ahad, and always the word ahad. As an example, this is one short. Chapter 4 verse number 152. This is the word ahad in front of us in the screen. Oh, you don't see the screen, guys? Okay,
yes, I see it. No, I don't.
Okay, now you see it. Sorry for that. Okay, chapter 4, verse 152. It says, وَالَّذِينَ آمَنُوا بِاللَّهِ وَرَسُولِهِ وَلَمْ يُفَرِّقُوا بَيْنَ أَحَدٍ. You see ahad? Okay, this is ahad. This is the same verse. The Muslim, they say, قُلْ هُوَ اللَّهُ أَحَدٍ. Say Allah in chapter of Al-Ikhlas. Say that Allah is ahad. Okay, but ahad cannot be a word mean one. It mean one of. Click at the translation. And you will see it says any of them. Do you see how they translate the word ahad?
Wow.
Any of them. So one, he must be one of others in order to be God. Any of them. And that, you know, here you will find Muhammad is very confused using the Jewish word without knowing what this is mean. He thought this is mean the oneness. And then Muhammad again, he copies someone who is one of his writers, where he said, blessed be Allah, the best of the creators. And then Muhammad, he liked that sentence. He said to him, write it there. And the guy, he decided to leave Islam when he heard Muhammad saying that, because he said to him, I am the one who said that, not you. He said to him, this is how I say it's given to me too. So Muhammad in the Quran, as an example, in chapter 23 verse 14, He said, and this appear in more than one verse in the Quran. He said, "Blessed be to Allah, the one, He is the best of the creators." But hold on, if Allah is one God and He is the only creators, so how He is the best of the creators?
Exactly.
The Muslim, they try now to give you their own fiction explanation that, you know, if you create a table, if you create a chair, I mean, how? Hold on. Allah is saying to me He is better than me in creating chairs. What are you talking about? What does this have to do with it? The creation in the meaning of religion is about giving life.
Exactly.
It's not about making a table, you know. Jesus said, "I create for you from the mud. I make a form of a human being, or sorry, a form of a bird, and I breathe into it, and I make it a living bird." That is a creation.
Yeah.
Jesus did not make a mud and that became a status, and that is a creation of a status. That's false. So creation always in Islam is about you giving life to something. This is why the Quran says that how you worship somebody, you don't even know how he cannot even create for you a fly. So what the Quran is saying as a standard, that if you want to worship somebody, at least worship somebody He created a fly in chapter 22 verse number 73. Oh man, here is a parable set forth. Listen to it. Those on whom beside Allah you call not creating even a fly. So what Allah here is saying, supposedly, if they can create a fly, okay, worship them.
Yeah.
But if they cannot create a fly, and even a fly, if I stole the food from them, they cannot get it back. All right, which is good. So here you are saying to me, if you can create a fly, and the reason he mentioned a fly because it's so small, supposedly, which means a fly and above. So
Yeah.
you cannot even create a fly, so he chose something very small. Okay, Jesus, He created the bird. So now you are saying to me, if they can create a fly, worship them.
Yeah.
And then you say to me that the Muslim, they say that Allah, He gave the power to Jesus, He gave him permission to create, but that will not change the
doesn't
fact that
matter.
He's a creator. You know?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I am the one who created. It's not, he did not pray to Allah, and Allah, He says, okay, I will create for you, I will do your request. No, the Quran says, I will create for you by the permission of Allah. That won't change anything. You know,
But
here we go. I am here getting Allah busted every day. Can you say to me that this is by by the permission of Allah?
no.
Yeah.
But you know what's funny is, you know, in the book of Isaiah, God says like He will not share His glory with anyone, and they're like saying, "Oh, Allah said, oh, Jesus, you can create a bird," but it's like sharing His glory. So that's proof like Allah cannot be God. That's just stupid, you know.
Yeah, a Muslim, he says to me, I don't know if he's a Muslim. He says, where in the Quran, tell us where in the Quran and the Hadith it says that Allah is the only creator. Yeah, for sure we can show you. You know, the Quran confirmed that Allah is the only creator, which means this is a contradiction for what Muhammad said in different place. If we go in the Quran, we will find the following. There's many verses actually. In chapter 2 verse number 29, it says, it is He who created for you everything in earth and heaven. That's it. So how He is the best of the creators? This is He who created for you that all in earth, and then He finished the heaven. So is He the only creator? Obviously the Quran is saying that, but then in the different verse says He is the best of the creators.
Yes.
And that does not make sense, because if there is no other creator and you say I am the best of the creators, that's mean you are lying.
Exactly.
All right, my friend, thank you for calling.
Oh, but CP,
Yes.
CP. I have another question for you. I was listening to a live you did like a few months ago, and you said like Allah doesn't remember what He created first. It always was the tree or the stars. What verse are you referring to?
Well, you know, like here we go in front of us, chapter 2 verse number 29 is speaking that Allah, He created everything in earth, right?
Yes.
Okay, and then we go to chapter 41, we will see different story. And if we go to chapter 79, we see different story. So He don't remember clearly, you know. If we go as an example, in chapter 41 verse number 11, you can read it from verse number 9, you know, where it says that He created everything in earth, and then He created He said the mountains standing firm in the top of it. So here now he created the mountains first, etc. Right? And then after that he went to the sky, and the sky was a smoke. Right? Okay. Now we go to different verse. We will find in different verse Muhammad is saying the following.
Yeah, the smoke, and he said to it and to the earth.
Okay, read this verse with me. Chapter 79, and here you will see. We go and read it from verse number 27. You can read 10 verses before, so Muslim will not say I'm taking things out of context. You know them. Are you the harder to create, or is the heaven that he built? Then he continue. So he started what with the heaven? He raised it high above, and he ordained it. And then he made the dark night therefore, and brought forth the morn, which means he created the day and the night. And then after that he spread the earth. And then after that he produce therefore water and pasture therefore. And then after that he made the hills. And then after that he provide the cattle. All right. But if we go to the other verse, it says the opposite. It says that the heaven was the last to finish. He finished all the earth first. Okay, he created the earth in 2 days. This is chapter 41. And then he put everything in 4 days in the top of the earth. He placed the mountains, and he did now the cattle. So the cattle was a process number 2 in 4 days, right?
Yes.
When the cattle is created, this is the number 2 process. If we go to the other verse, you will see that the cattle was at the end. First of all, he created the day, he created the heaven, then he created the day and the night, and he lifted up the sky, created the day and the night, number 3. And then after that he spread the earth, he made it flat. And then after that he brought the water from the ground. And after that he made the hills. And after that he made the cattle. Okay?
Yeah.
If we go back, look, now he is in, after he made the mountains, after he created the earth, he made the mountains and the pastures and the grass and the animals. And then he went to the sky, and the sky was a smoke. And then he completed as 7 firmament in 2 days. And what he did in that, then he created the stars, and then he created the lamps, which mean the stars. Until now the sun does not exist. And this is total contradiction of the verse again in the other one. So which one?
Facts.
I mean,
yes.
And not only that, Muhammad, he cannot stop from doing poo as usual. If we go to Muhammad, he says, read with me carefully. I don't know if you can. You see the screen?
It's late, but yeah.
Okay. It says Allah the Exalted, the Glorious, created the clay on Saturday, and he created the mountains on Sunday, and he created the trees on Monday, and he created the things in tiring labor on Tuesday, and created the light in Wednesday, and he caused the animals to spread Thursday, and he created Adam on Friday afternoon.
Yeah,
now,
I see. Yes.
Now here Muhammad, he confirmed that he's a false prophet. Why? Do you notice how many days now we have?
It's 8
days.
8 days, yeah.
But the Quran says that Allah created everything in 6 days.
In 6 days, yeah.
So who is the stupid here? It says 7 days actually, and he rests in the, he start with Saturday. He start with Saturday, and he end with the Friday. That is a complete week. So Muhammad here again is doing poo-poo.
Yes.
The verse in the Quran, one verse says Allah, he created everything in 6 days, and one chapter says 7. So or 6. The Muslim, they try to find a solution. They say, oh, the 4 days are included in the 2 days exam. It doesn't say that. It's clear. I mean, come on. Anyway, my friend, thank you very much for calling.
Thanks.
Take care.
Bye.
Do we have any Abdul? All right, look like nobody there. Hello?
Christian Prince, can you hear me?
Hey, my friend, sorry I could not take your call because I have an ex-Muslim was speaking to me.
Okay, just let me do something. Wait. How are you, my friend?
I'm all right.
Can you hear me?
I hear you. Go ahead.
Hello? Okay. Yeah, I really enjoyed the debate between you and that Imam from Nigeria.
Okay.
You really destroyed him completely.
I did
It
not
was
even.
really- it was
I did not
really-
even. I didn't really speak much because I cannot even hear what he's saying. I'm just trying to make something out of what I understand, and the gentleman who is trying to communicate between us, he keep silence. He is not giving me what he's saying. I keep saying to him, "What he is saying? Tell me what he's saying." What a joke.
We didn't understand him really good, but the only thing that I could say is this guy, he had no clue what he's talking about. You asked him to show you from the Quran where Jibril is saying Salamu alaikum ya Muhammad, but it's not, he can't find it, not in the Quran and not in the Hadith, right?
Yeah, that's what I said. And no, the funny, look what he said. He said, "Show me where it's where it says." He did not say. I mean, this is the most funny answer ever. You know, show me where it says. It didn't say that. You know, show me. I mean, what are you talking about? You show me. If he said Salam alaikum, it means going to put it in your book. Show me. And then after squeezing himself left and right, he come with the conclusion, okay, let's read the chapter 96. We go there, we don't find it.
The funny thing is, Muhammad, he didn't know that it was Jibril. So he had to go to his wife, Khadija, and she had to do a striptease, right? She had to do a striptease. So she took off her clothes.
No, the striptease is before. The striptease have nothing to do with the with the cave story. The striptease, according to the story, that when Muhammad he sees someone in the corner of the room, but he do not know who is this guy, and this guy is not talking to him, which is very funny story. I mean, why in the world this angel he come and he sit there like an idiot? You know, I mean, you have nothing to do. I mean, why you are sitting there watching me? I mean, like, obviously Muhammad is a crazy man. So the story says that an angel he come, but Muhammad was not sure if it's an angel or not. And he sit in the corner of the room and he told his wife that there's an angel come and say there's someone. He didn't say an angel, someone he come. And Khadija, she said to him, when your friend come over next time, she said sahibuka, which means your companion. When your companion come to you next time, let me know. So he came and he told her, I see him now. So she said to him, okay, sit in the top of my right leg. Do you see him? He said, yes. Sit in the left leg. Do you see him? Yes. Sit in the top of me. Do you see him? Yes. She took off her clothes. Do you see him? He said no. She said, the glory to Allah, this is an angel.
Yeah, but which angels we don't know. So he had to go to Waraqa ibn Nawfal, and Waraqa ibn Nawfal is a Nasrani.
Yeah.
And he's the guy who said, yeah, this must be Jibril. And he basically didn't even say Jibril. He said, this is your Namus.
Yeah.
He didn't even name him Jibril, according to their books.
Yeah. Madness, my friend, what we can say. Actually, sometime, to be honest with you, sometime I see someone in the corner of the room and I was wondering what is that, but I don't have Khadija. You know the problem. And then I could not, I don't have Khadija in my house, so I took a snapshot, I took a picture of it, and then I posted it on the internet, and they told me this is a cockroach. He was,
you know about the cockroach, Christian Prince. I'm sitting on Potok, so people are listening to what we say right now, and I'm asking some Muslims in the room, and they are listening with us right now. They are hearing what we are saying, and I asked them, "Hey, the cockroaches, they are attacking Kaaba. Why is Allah silent, man? Why is Allah not doing anything?" You know what this Muslim says? He says, "Yeah, Allah is testing people." I said, wait a second, this has nothing to do with testing, because Allah in chapter 105, he promised that he will send his bird army to protect the Kaaba. And the Kaaba has been destroyed many times over, right? The Qaramita, the leader of the Qaramita, he went on top of the Kaaba and he pissed on the Kaaba and he screamed loudly, Allah, where are you? Why are you not destroying me for doing this? And he broke the black stones in pieces and he stole it for 22 years. Where's Allah, man? Allah is dead.
Muhammad actually, he said that there is a testing for prophets, and what was lies. You know? The lies is the testing of prophets in Islam. So Muhammad, he says that Allah, he tests us prophets by lies, and obviously why he's saying that, because Muhammad was full of lies. And but I believe they are holy lies. You know, I mean, they will not be the normal lies. They will be special lies sent by Allah to test Muhammad by sucking his blood.
Yeah, wasn't it Salama who used to pick lice from his hair because he was full with lice in his hair? Wasn't Salama?
There's many stories, but there's a woman, her name Haram.
Yeah.
Which means the mother of haram, which forbidden, which is very weird.
Unbelievable what a dirty prophet is.
And he used as you see in the hadith here, Yahya related to me from Malik, from Isa, etc. Abi Talha, he said that Allah Messenger, may Allah bless him, blah 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 blah. He visited Haram, bintu, etc. and she fed him, and she was the wife of Ubaidah. One day the Messenger of, may Allah bless him, grant him peace, called her, and she had fed him and sat down, and they lost his hair. By the way, here it says yufali, which means taking lice from his head. What they lost mean? I don't know what this word mean. Do you know what they lost? What does that mean? Do you see the screen?
Yeah, let me check. Yeah, the lice. Lice is you know, insect which lives in your hair.
So she is taking. So the translation correct then. Okay, so she is taking the lice from his head, and obviously his head was a very wonderful head. And Allah is, if Allah could not protect the head of Muhammad from the lice, I mean, what do you expect?
Yeah, Allah did not protect the head of Muhammad, so how can he protect the Kaaba, man?
Yeah,
I mean, come on, bro.
There's a Muslim trying to call me, so I will let you go, my friend. Sorry for that. All right, take care.
I enjoyed the debate. I was really laughing. Thank you for calling me back.
Thank you, my friend. Take care.
I respect you, and God bless.
Take care. Bye bye. All right, we have a Muslim trying to call. Look like it. You know, when you see somebody speaking to me, my friend, don't call, because simply I cannot take two calls in the same time. Have patience. Here we go, Abdul. I'm calling you. You want to answer or not? I have headache from Skype, by the way. I mean, can they change? I wish they give us an option to change the ringing. I want to switch it to Allahu Akbar or Inshallah. Okay, you keep calling me, and now I call you, don't answer. Okay, take care. Any Abdul? Any Abdul? I want to know if you. Well, Islam is not really a religion by itself. Islam is a collection of cults. And in the time of Muhammad, there was many. It's a great business. You know, anyone claim to be a prophet. It's a business. It's a great business. You know. I get your question, my friend. There's no need to call me. Until now, actually, now, if you say you are a prophet, do you know how nice the life would be for you? Right now, there's many people they claim to be prophet, and they are supposedly they claim to be Christians. They have fancy life. You know, there's many naive people believe them. You know, I mean, always if you claim to be a prophet, it's a great business. There's a guy, he used to be in Florida and he died. He claimed to be Jesus. Anyone remember him? And he have very beautiful women as bodyguards. And their skirt is 1 inch. Anyone remember his name? I forgot his name. You know, he have a very fancy villas, very fancy cars, millions of dollars income. People they join his false church. I mean, you know, yeah. What is the question, my friend? You see, text is going crazy. How I can know the question of somebody? Can you answer loading Chester question? What is the question? I mean, look at me, the poor me. I have no bodyguards. I don't even have a wife. Can you give me the hadith versus a story about Muhammad crops was decided? Okay, no problem. Okay, my friend. But do you speak Arabic? Because all the references are in Arabic. I don't know if you speak Arabic. I will give you the link. All right. But let me show you first where it says before I give it to you, so you can, in case you do not know Arabic. You can find in English. I don't know. I don't think Muslims will translate this Arabic. وقال العباس إن رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم يأسن كما يأسن البشر. So you have to count. Let me show you the page as it is. This is how the page. You count the first 2 lines, 3 lines, and then line number 4, and you start from here. All right. Yeah. So Al-Abbas, he said that the messenger of Allah, he stink the same as a human being stink. This is when he is dead. This is talking about him when he died. All right. Let me give you this link first. And this is the book of Nihayat al-Arab fi Funun al-Adab. And this is section, as you see in the page, 5 to 166. All right. There's many reference actually, but we will give you some. All right. Something else. Actually, this page here, it says the hadith about the prophet, he stink the same as all a human being they stink. They are saying that this hadith is accepted and nothing wrong with it. So the Muslims, they have nothing wrong with it. Wallahi innahu la ya'san kama ya'sanu sa'ir al-bashar. So Ibn al-Abbas, he said, Al-Abbas, which is the uncle, he came in and he says, let us read together. وإنه لما دخل عليه العباس عمه حين مات ومكث 3 أيام قبل أن يدفن وكان وضعا يديه على أنفه. Let me open Google translation so the Muslim will not say I'm making things up. Guys, don't call me. Hold on. Just hold your horses. I mean, you think I can talk to everybody? How many people are answering at the same time? Don't you see me? I'm answering somebody. Have patient. Like, what do you expect me to answer everybody? One by one. So we go to Google translation. Google. If you can find me the same hadith in English, that would be wonderful. So this is the Google translation. I'm going to copy. Yes, Hassan, what do you want? Hello.
How are you?
I'm fine. What do you think, Hassan, about the hadith saying that the prophet he stink? Are you there? Hello.
What's your question? Hello, how are
When
you?
your prophet he passed away, the prophet was not buried. As long as you speak English, you speak Arabic and English, that's wonderful. Guys, stop calling me, otherwise I will block you. Don't call me. I am live on air. What's wrong with people? My friend, read with me. Do you see the screen?
Wait a second. Wait.
What's wrong? I'm going to stay away for 10th century?
Just the connection is so slow.
I will read for you until the connection come. So this is when your prophet he died. When your prophet he died, okay?
Yes.
It says here in front of us in this hadith, ولما دخل عليه العباس عمه حين مات ومكث 3 أيام قبل أن يدفن وكان واضعا يده على أنفه وقال له عجلوا بدفن صاحبكم والله إنه ليأسن كما يأسن البشر. Translate.
Okay, what's your...
Translate. Then we will see what.
What's the...
Translate.
I don't think the screen, but make your point.
My friend, don't you see, always you call me, you say make your point. Translate first. We want to be sure that I am not giving false information. You speak Arabic and you are Moroccan, and the hadith in front of you in Arabic, read it for us and translate. Does it say there? Does it say that Al-Abbas, the uncle of Muhammad, he entered and he found, and when Muhammad he was dead for 3 days, and he have his hand over his nose, and he said, bury your friend, which means Muhammad. I swear by Allah, he stink as all human beings they stink, which means when they die. Does it say that?
Yes,
okay.
Because he,
huh?
Yes, because
because what?
Because he is a human.
Okay, but isn't it your prophet? He said that the body of prophets will not be decayed. The earth will not consume it. How he stink, and you agree that the hadith is sahih, and because he's a human, and I agree with you, okay, but how he say in different hadith that Allah told him that the body of the prophet will not decay?
About this hadith, there are some scholars say
what?
Some scholars say this hadith is weak.
Which one is weak? Which one is weak? Which one?
That you see.
The one which what?
The second hadith where he say that the body cannot consume.
Is it weak? Who said to you it's weak? Here we go. It says sahih. You want me to get you busted? Here we go. Guys, does it say sahih? Does it say sahih? It is sahih. So you are lying again.
Okay. Scholar,
okay. Yeah, just go, man. So the weak did not work, so we say it is some scars. Okay. It's weak. I mean, what we can do? It's weak when they want. It is strong when they want. It's weak. You are the weak one. Your prophet is weak. Your God is weak. Everything about you is weak. A religion of weak. Nice to meet you. The religion of weak. Everything in this religion is weak. Obviously, Muhammad here is a liar. You agree that the prophet he stink? And this is a total contradiction. This is why when he died, they did not bury him for 3 days. 3 days did not bury him. And you will see here they are saying that this hadith is sahih, you know. Hello? Hello?
Hey CP, how are you?
I'm fine, my friend.
Yeah, very cool. The guy that called you before, he's calling you all the time, isn't he?
Yeah, this is the same Moroccan guy, yeah, but he's the same guy who speak from his nose, but he say nothing. Anytime you get him busted, he say, go to Ibn Kathir. We go to Ibn Kathir. He says, go to At-Tabari. We go to At-Tabari.
Yeah, I've seen that yesterday. I've seen that all the time. You were talking to him, not like once or 2 or 3 times. You talk to him all the time. And he's always calling you. I mean, when is the time he's going to accept it? What the truth is, you know?
Well, anyway, you know, it's he accept or don't. Obviously, he knew that he see. I'm sure he see. But it's not easy, my friend. This guy, he live in Morocco. If he leave Islam, that will be a big problem for him. And he don't want to believe that he is being a fool by following a foolish false prophet. How the hadith here, and the funny here, it says in front of us that this hadith is accepted, is good, you know, and that hadith is accepted. So how you say to me that the body of a prophet will not be decay, and the guy he stink? You know, obviously Muhammad is a liar. That's why they did not bury him for 3 days. 3 days.
But why 3 again? Always 3.
3, maybe they are hoping that he will come back the same as Jesus from the tomb, you know.
Forget it. Forget it.
Yeah. All right, my friend. Anything else you want to say?
No.
All right. Thank you very much for calling, because some people are trying to call me. All right.
Yeah, no problem. All right.
Take care. Anyway, actually, I'm not going to take more calls. No problem. I think we are done for today. I mean, Islam is the most silly, stupid religion ever. And how in the world a human being can believe in such a garbage? God who want to give me versions. It says here we go, the same link, it says in the front of us, and we can search for it, no problem. So here it says الجواب الحديث المذكور معروف عند أهل العلم ولا بأس به عند أهل العلم ولا نكارة في ذلك. And this is the Sheikh of Imam Baz website. Here we go. Let me give you the website. This is Imam Baz. Imam Ibn Baz is one of the highest scholar ever in the history of Saudi Arabia. Oh, it's not coming. Let me shorten the video. It's the link is so let us see. Google, shorten Google. The link is so long. Even Google is not working to shorten. Okay, now it's working. Shorten. All right, here we go. So now we can post it for you. Tell me, guys, if you see it. Is it working? Do you see the link? Thank you, Ishtar. All right, that's it. It's there. The hadith is authentic, and there's no problem with it. It does not appear in the screen. No, it's shown on the screen. I have it right in the screen. You refresh your page, my friend. If you are not seeing the screen, refresh your page. Thank you, everybody. Bless you, everybody. I am really I don't know how to answer all those beautiful messages coming to me. I really love you all. I apologize for not answering every one of you, but as you know, it's too much. But I really appreciate all of you, and let us say we are lucky. We are lucky really to have someone, his name is the Messiah. We don't have a garbage like this. I am proud not to be Christian Prince. I'm proud to be Christian and Prince of the Lord. That's why this name mean a lot to me. It's not about just a name. I'm not proud to be prince of a royal family. I am a prince by him. He made every one of us a child of God. He is the King of Kings, and we are the princes which belong to him. When you are a Muslim, you bring nothing but shame to yourself. A God who want to give you vagina and penises, a God who want to give you boys for sex, a God who says something, you do something, a God he promised something, he said do the opposite, a God who contradict himself, a God he speak foolishness and filth and disgusting. I don't want to belong to that. You see, when we as a Christians we speak about the Messiah himself, he said, who of you can prove me as a sinner? Challenge everybody. What is my sin? We have a person we belong to who nobody can prove him to be a sinner, and we have a guy who is full of garbage. And yet there's a billion Muslim, they believe that Muhammad is the best of mankind. All of this because of the propaganda machine, where the propaganda machine will not give you even a space to think, to read. You open TV station, the Prophet, peace upon him. You open the radio, the Prophet, peace upon him. You open your book, the Prophet. You go to the bathroom to do poo-poo, still you hear the speaker, Allah, Allahu wa malaikatahu yusalluna an nabi. Allah and the angels are praying on the Prophet. I mean, the whole universe is busy with Muhammad. They will not give you a chance even to breathe without Muhammad. For this is a very false cult. All dictators in the world, their agenda is the following. If you go to any dictator countries, the picture of the president everywhere. There's only one guy in the whole country. The stadium in Iraq is called the Stadium of Saddam. The theater is called the Theater of Saddam. The river is the River of Saddam. The dam is the Dam of Saddam. The school is the School of Saddam. The university is the University of Saddam. So you know all your life is based on Saddam. Propaganda machine to worship the dictator. And if you don't want to go with the crowd and worship the dictator, they will cut your neck. So there's two ways of the dictator to survive: terror, and that's Muhammad. He said, he himself, he said, I've been victorious by terror. He was not victorious by love. And the propaganda. Allah and his angels, they are praying to Muhammad. And if you don't believe me, I'm going to cut your head. So now there's two things will strike you. Terror, you don't want your family to be slaughtered, raped and killed and be enslaved. And the other thing is, okay, he's a dictator, what we can do? We cannot even discuss. So we better surrender. This is why many naive ones, they think that the word Islam mean to submit. The word Islam has nothing to do with the word submit. It means surrender. You surrender to Allah. You don't believe. This is why if you go in the Quran, you will see the Quran says that the Arab, the Bedouin, they say we believe. You don't believe. Muhammad said to them, don't say we believe, say we are Muslims. Don't say we are believe. Chapter 49, verse number 14. And here you see the false translation. They say we have submitted. So imagine those people believe never entered their heart, but yet the Quran is saying to them, don't say we believe, say we are Muslims. In Arabic it says it clearly, we are Muslims. Say we are Muslim. Don't say we believe. For believe never enter your heart. So how in the world, what kind of religion you are saying to them you are a Muslim but you are not a believer? Unless this cult is a cult of terrorism. To understand what happened here, Muhammad, he sent a threat in chapter 48 verse number 11, saying to them that those who lag behind the Arab, the desert Arab, the Bedouin, they will say we are busy with our family, etc. We don't want to join Islam and do jihad. But do you know what? You are going to face people of terror. We are going to kill you all if you don't convert to Islam. And that is in chapter 48, verse number 11, 16, sorry. Say to the desert Arab, say to them, the one who lag behind, you shall be summoned to fight against the people of mighty war. They will kill you all. So either you shall submit or surrender, or we will kill you. And then when they submit or surrender, he said to them, you cannot fool us. You don't believe. You surrender to Islam because of our terror. So don't say we believe, say we are Muslims. So you don't have to be a believer in Islam to be a Muslim. You can be a Muslim and you are not a believer. Allah here saying to them, supposedly, the desert Arabs say we believe. We be what? They say we believe. So what is the objection? You have no faith. Okay, hold on. So how they became Muslims? Because of fear. And Allah here saying to them, don't say we believe, say we are Muslims. If we change the translation here, this is the translation of who? Yusuf Ali. Let us choose another idiot. Which one? I like this website, but they didn't make it simple to find. Okay, Shakir. Okay, Shakir says submit. Let us see Biktal. The correct translation is to say we surrender. This guy saying submit too. Let us show you another website. Hold on. All right, we go and we see. Yeah, this is Muhsin Khan. Look what Muhsin Khan he say. You see, say you believe not, you only say we have surrender. This is what Islam means, surrender, not submit. For faith never enter your heart. So the question, how those Muslims became Muslims and why the Quran saying to them, say we are Muslims. How you can be a Muslim yet you are not a believer? That because Islam is satanic. You do not need to believe in Allah to be a Muslim. Just say Shahada. That's just surrender. Surrender to Muhammad, the devil. Who care if you are a believer or not? Just say Shahada. Give your soul to the devil. You don't believe in the devil, but you fear him, right? Okay, give him your soul. Surrender. That is Islam, my friend. Anyway, I hope that's today we have a good time and we learn something good. We will try to be on air again tomorrow. Don't forget, if you like what we do here, to give it a like. If you don't like it, give it unlike. Very simple. And don't forget to tell your friends about what we do. This is a free school for everybody. Here you don't waste your time. Every second we spend, we learn. And the Lord, he said, read the books, search them, look for the truth. The truth will set you free. And he is the truth. I am the Alpha, I am the Omega, I am the resurrection, I am the life, I am the light. I am who I am, and that is Jesus the Christ, my friend. The good God, the good Lord, the good shepherd. Why you call me good when you know only God is good? I am the good shepherd. So we follow the best of the best, and there's no name better than his name above the earth or in heaven. See you tomorrow, if I could. Until then, Christ is Lord, Islam is false. And thank you very much for being with us for this night. Take care.